we're live on both here, guys. So we've just gone live for the Australia versus Ireland game on the other video on the channel, but we are currently in the second super over of South Africa versus Afghanistan right now. Otherwise it's going to be late, so we've just switched it across. We've got both these going live at once right now. I did say the great cricket we played today. You're so right. It's fantastic. Afghanistan plays a double super over against us. Daniel says they just do it all again and pick whoever they want. No, they can't. They've just said that Devil Brevis, because he got a wicket, because he was out, means he cannot bat again. Yeah, the guy that was dismissed is not able to bat. I'm enjoying this shit. Let's go. No, it's amazing stuff. Is this game going to end before the final? Mate, this game might not end before the ODI World Cup in South Africa next year. Afghanistan double super over versus India and lost. Well, South Africa, they're the ones who get to start the batting here in this second super over. Guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. What a game we have here. What a game we have here, and then we'll be literally, we're already live for the other, the Australia versus Ireland one. Oz started. Yeah, I've got that stream started already. We're live on both the videos right now, but we do need to finish this off. Omazai is the one bowling. Swing up in the air. 6, 6, 6, 6er for Tristan Stubbs. Good start. That is a massive start to this second super over here. Tristan Stubbs whacks the 6. Azmat Omazai. Why are they not bowling Rashid Khan is an interesting one. Why they decided not to bowl Rashid Khan is interesting here. They decide to go with Omazai. I'm just going to switch this over here so you can see this. Next ball. And that's going to be a single. 7 runs off this over so far. 7 runs. This is definitely going to go down as one of the best games of this World Cup tournament. But it's been a great World Cup so far. We did need something like this after the last couple of days, but the first couple of days were unbelievable in this tournament. Imagine being the crowd. Yeah, well, it's not a massive crowd here either. Next ball. And it should be just a single. They're going to go for 2 here. They're going to go for 2. Oh, he gets the 2. So 9 runs off of 3 balls. I don't know why they didn't bowl Rashid Khan. I don't know why they didn't bowl him. It's an arm wrestle if it goes to a 3rd. This is an arm wrestle already. Reminder, Afghanistan have never beaten South Africa in T20I history. Next ball. And that is sent to the rafters for a 6. He swapped it. Oh, Miller, David Miller. It's 15 runs. There's 2 balls to go here. Head was just dropped, was he, Jimmy? Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh. Thanks for keeping us updated with that Australia game. We will be straight over to that in a second. But right this very moment, we're seeing a David Miller and Tristan Stubbs masterclass from the Saffers, 95 metres 6. Six, 1, 2, and 6. Oh my gosh, that's it, son. That's another 6 from David Miller. And I don't think Afghanistan are going to come back from this one. 6, 1, 2, 6. That should be GG's. That is 21 runs off of this over. And they're going to look to see if this is a no ball. And I think Afghanistan have just gone and thrown away the game. I think Afghanistan have just gone and thrown away this game. Dearie me. There's... Oh, sorry, I thought that was... Hold on. No, it's probably dropping down. I'd say it's dropping down. That should be fine. That should be fine. We're still waiting for the confirmation on this. Still waiting for the confirmation on this. And we go. Yeah, it's going to be a fair delivery. Just on the waist. It'll be a fair delivery, so he's very lucky it was not a no ball. Afghanistan are going to need to hit at minimum 3 sixes in this next super over. Oh, boy. Oh, wait, that was the second six. I was thinking that was the fifth ball and that was the sixth that we're waiting for. It's going to be a single. 6, 1, 2, 6. My brain didn't work for a second there. All right. Head run out. Are you shitting me, Jimmy? Wait, so that is, yeah, that's the end of it here. So was I? Yeah, it was 21. Sorry, I was right. It was confusing me because the score down there. Travis Head getting run out is actually ridiculous if that's the case for Australia. Yeah, I don't think that Afghanistan will come back from this one. I think they get 22 runs in the end. Sorry, it was really confusing because they did hit 3 sixes in that. They're botching the score graphic. Yeah, it was so confusing, Smith. It was all over the shop for mine. But South Africa should surely win from here. 21 runs, 22 runs is needed for Afghanistan. It would take a monumental effort from now. It will take a monumental effort. Travis Head run out is wild. Give it 10 minutes and we'll be straight across to that game. Ireland can't catch, but they can run out just fine. So who's our team in that game? Yeah, we've got 16 people over there. So guys, if you are watching our Australian stream right now, we're just at the end of this South Africa versus Afghanistan second super over. So the reason why we're not specifically covering Australia as we currently speak is because we're already also on the stream of the South Africa versus Afghanistan game. So that's why you might be wondering why I'm replying to comments that you probably can't see. But now I've found out Travis Head's gone. Green in now. So who was our openers? Travis Head and... Because apparently Mitchy Marsh wasn't playing. So Travis Head and who? This stream is the icky thing working. Only thing working. My coverage keeps resetting. My being in app keeps hitting itself. The scorecards and the live coverage are wrong also. Daniel, considering how our earlier stream was with the technological problems, it's pretty funny for you to say that this is the only stream working for you right now. No, I will not skip Afghanistan versus South Africa. We've got one more over to go here, mate. Afghanistan can still win. I don't think they win, but they still can win. That's not how it works, Aryan. We will finish this game off. Guys, we're going to be there for Australia Ireland for three and a half hours anyway. It's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. So Lungi Ngidi will not be able to bowl this over. Lungi Ngidi. Oh, Inglis opened up. Okay. Afghanistan needs 24 runs to win. So they actually got to 23. Inglis run head out. There was no run there. Yikes. That's a yikes. So we're still just waiting to finish it all up. Thumbs up, subscribe. Just wait and finish it all up here. So who are they going to bowl? Maybe Rumbarda. No, I don't think you bowl Rumbarda, dude. I don't think you do. Who do you bowl if you're South Africa here? Maybe Jan? No, I don't think you do, Janssen. I probably do bowl Rumbarda, to be fair. I probably do. So Mohamed Nabi is coming in for a bat right now, which I find interesting. Nabi got done very quickly in the batting. Which like Faruqi, Afghanistan win this game had they not just run the 2 with 3 balls to go. Why is Green batting at 3? Because Green is actually one of our better batters in T20. That's why. Did you watch the Pakistan series? He well earned his spot at 3. Here they come. They're walking out now, Afghanistan. They are walking out. Don't forget, later on tonight, guys, we do have the England versus West Indies game. What is Australia on? Can someone please let me know what Australia is on currently? Jack says, is it the same core of players for us? A couple changes. We don't know. I'm not sure, Jack. I haven't been able to go through the teams yet because we're watching the back end of this double super over in South Africa versus Afghanistan. No, you can't bowl Ngidi again. So I think they're probably going to bowl from Bada. 1 for 12 off of 2. Oh, dude, what the shit, Australia? Are you serious? 1 for 12 off of 2. That's horrific. That's horrific. I know we've got a whole bunch of outs, but geez, that's bad. Need to spell after this match. If Afghanistan find a way to win this in the second super over and get 24 runs, it's insane. First ball, dot ball. Don't think so now. Maharaj is bowling for South Africa, by the way. Maharaj is bowling. 24 runs needed from 5 balls left. Second ball, swing. And he's caught him, and this should be done. With 4 balls left, a dream start for South Africa, and they effectively need 4 sixes. They effectively need 4 sixes now. Afghanistan, I don't think they're going to be winning this one. Yeah, no, Rugby Lover, I did find out about the Travis Head run out. Yeah, I'm switching to Australia game. Disappointing Afghanistan. Yeah, look, they had this game won, and then they completely lost it. They had it won, and then they threw it away. Great game, valiant effort from Afghanistan. Yeah, look, their tournament's pretty much done now. There's no real world they can get through to the Super 8. But it definitely was a good performance from them. And the Saffers will just be able to get over the line, I would assume, unless we can see a miracle here from Afghanistan. Mrs. Beautiful Lizzie says, I'm supporting Glenn Maxwell and Travis Head. Well, Travis Head already gone, apparently. Already gone for Australia. Shame because I backed them over the Windies. Who, England? Yeah, experience will win this game for South Africa, exactly, because if they had just not run that second run on the last over of the regular innings, Afghanistan win. Next ball from Maharaj. That's going to be swung for 6. And that is a 6. If they had done that a little bit earlier, it would have been a little bit better, but that is a 6 from Gurbaz. Why wasn't Gurbaz already on? Can Gurbaz get them the job? Can he find a way? I don't know why Gurbaz didn't open. It's a shame Afghanistan is likely out of the tournament and back them over the Windies. Oh, yeah, fair. Fair. Oh, he's hit another 6. Oh, no, it's a catch. Oh, it's a 6. That's 2 sixes in a row. Afghanistan are actually still on here. Gurbaz. Oh, my gosh. Afghanistan need 2 sixes from the last 2 balls. They've hit 2 sixes in their last 2 balls. Gurbaz has just gone and hit 2 sixes and brought Afghanistan in back with a chance. He's just hit 2 sixes and brought them back in with a chance here. This would be absolutely mental. He does need to hit 2 sixes here. We are fixing it. Okay, we're back. This is the craziest game you're nearly ever going to damn well see. Like, Gabadas has just hit 3 sixes in a row. If he hits a 6 here, Afghanistan win. They win the game from down 24, needing 24 off of this last super over. Here we go. He needs another 6. He needs 4 sixes in a row. Maharaj just needs to get through this last one. No way. Final ball. And wide. A 4 sends it to a third super over, guys. A 4 will send this to a third super over. We might never be able to watch Australia vs Ireland again. Next ball. Swing. He's gone. South Africa win. Oh, they get there. They get the job done. They get the job done. Wowee. They get the job done. What a crazy, crazy game that was. And Afghanistan will get done over. South Africa win by just the 4 runs there. Man, if you are Afghanistan, you are screaming. You are absolutely screaming. But guys, we're going to jump off here because we're going to get across that Australia versus Ireland game that has been on for the last 20 minutes. We've missed the first 20 minutes of that game because we've been over here doing these super overs, and we nearly had to do another super over there. But at the end of the day, that game is done now. So guys, I'm jumping off here. I'll see you all on the Australia versus Ireland game. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. Unlucky there for you there, Afghanistan. You gave it a red hot crack, but unfortunately you just weren't able to get the job done. So this is not for you guys on the Australia Ireland stream. I know we're live right now. This is for everyone over there. Thumbs up, subscribe, and we'll see you over on the next one. Okay, so let's click on. Just make sure this is on the South Africa stream rather than the other one. Okay, so that's been ended. Okay, so we did that. I just wanted to make sure that it was on the South Africa versus Afghanistan stream rather than the Australia versus Ireland stream that we end. Okay, and now we're over here. So now let me just update what's on the screen for you so that we can get the Australia versus Ireland matchup, where apparently I'm going to be disappointed with how this early part of this game has gone. Just confirm for me, guys, that everything is sweet in regards to the stream working nicely over here. So this, I'll be back in 2 hours when this over has been bowled. You know, we're back. Oh, well, there's a 6 here for Australia as soon as I got on. And it's 38 for 1 through 3.5, so it must be Cameron Green. And Cameron Green doing all right here, is he? Okay, sweet, Potato Dragon. So Cameron Green's hit a 6 there. All good so far. All right, let me go across and get and update these scorecards. Damn, this is going to be 6 hours, like 6.5, 7 hours straight of streaming here before that. Hopefully we get a bit of a break between England and West Indies. Inglis is on 19 and Cameron Greeny, he's on 12. Come on, the Aussies. Next ball will end up being a single. No, they'll get 2 out of it. Beautiful. They'll get 2 out of it. So Greeny's going to be on 14. And that'll be 4 overs down, 40 for 1. 10 runs and over. You're not complaining. You're not complaining with that. Hit the ball before. Beautiful. Okay, so we've got that. So that's Australia's score underneath us. Wow. Man, it's feeling for Afghanistan, bro. They had that game won. They had the game won and threw it away by running that ball. Also, Garbaz should have opened it. He should have opened their batting. Oh, they were just showing the highlights just then of the head run out. Okay, so let's do that. I'm late to comment, but why did they send Nabi first? I said that as well. I don't know why Garbaz didn't open. I don't know why. Okay, there we go. All right, Cooper Connolly is playing today. Interesting. Oh, it's a 6 from Inglis. Oh, no, it's caught out. Oh, my gosh, he's caught. Has he been caught? What's happened here? Oh, it's a no ball, maybe. Oh, maybe he's touched the ropes for a 6. Please tell me he's touched the ropes here, because no one's celebrating this. Yeah, the body language of Ireland here, they've just made a catch, but I think this might be a 6. He must have put his foot over the boundary line. Yeah, it's on the boundary. Okay, it's a 6. Jeez, that was nearly a heart attack central. That's pity he couldn't get his feet inbounds there. He knew that he put his foot down on the boundary line, and it will be a 6. Lucky for Australia, very lucky. Very lucky. Travis head out on a 6, damn. Yeah, because he got run out, Lug. And Smith says, take a spell and put me on the call. I'll be on the BKRsport Night's Watchman. So, Brent, I saw you comp before in regards to why did Paul get hidden for 24 hours. Reason being is because he deliberately spoiled the second super over for everyone in the chat. And he literally said, time me out for 5 minutes, so he didn't care. So I was like, okay, well, we're not going to care. We'll time you up for 24 hours because it's really not that difficult, guys. Wait for me to commentate it because there are people using the stream to hear what's happening in the game, like Shauno and others, right? Not everybody can watch the game, so please wait for me to commentate it, even if I'm a little bit behind because of the stream and technology issues and whatnot. Please just wait because it does ruin it for other people. Next bolt, and that is going to be a single here for Josh Inglis. He'll be on 26. Dan says, third catch on boundary that ends as a 6 for Ireland in 2 games. Oh, dude, that game against Sri Lanka was awful fielding, mate. Dan. There was a 13-run ball. 13 runs in 1 ball in that game against Sri Lanka. That was brutal. Where in the line will Smith come in? Steve Smith's not in KJ Sports. He's not here. What am I make good call? That's a warning for the lot of you. And that's going to be nicely knocked in behind. No, but a man will be out in the boundary for a single. 48 for 1 through 4.3. I'm still feeling a 200 here for Australia. Oh, TD Tyrox, I can't get over how bad. Like, sure, Ireland looked good for the first 14 overs. They looked good. And then after that, it made me want to projectile vomit. Yes. Gerard says, also, what Paul did was beyond a joke. Like, I wasn't watching the first super over, phone died, so I watched your commentary on TV, and when I saw Paul type it, I didn't think much. Yeah. I know, it's really annoying. He would have, that's a wide. Dan says, we Ireland lack so much composure in these big games. Well, you are still an associate nation, right? Like, you are still a developing nation, so you're not expected to win. I felt like you actually could have won that game against Sri Lanka, but you just threw it away, mate. And just with that experience, I don't feel like you have a chance to win this game today, even though this is an Australian B team in a lot of ways, and I know people are going to hate me saying that, but it is. You know, we're not having Paddy Cummins here. We don't have Josh Hazelwood here. We don't have Mitch Marsh playing. We don't have, so many of our big time players. Even Tim David's not playing due to, I think, sickness or whatever it is. You know, we've got so many players out, and we didn't bring across Stevie Smith. And I don't feel like Ireland should have a chance to win this game. However, you know, as long as you make this game competitive and you really put in a big time shot, I think that's all you need to be seeing some positivity going into the future, because you are coming up against one of the favourites to win the competition, despite the fact that we've got a lot of injuries and a lot of players out. You are going up against one of the best teams, and it's going to be very, very tough for you. Matthew Humphries so far through 2 overs has given up 10 on the economy, 9.33 for Mark Adair and Barry McCarthy 14. I think realistically, well, that's a 6 from Cameron Green. He slapped that shit. He slapped it. He slapped that. What was I saying? Green got 21. I think a success for you in this game would be to keep Australia under 200. That would be a success. Right now, Australia's well on target for 200, but a success for you would be to keep them under 2. You're not chasing 200 down. But with that being said, that would be a success for you, and I think that's what you have to take from these World Cup games. Next bowl, and Greeny. Oh, he's been caught. Green has been caught on 21. Good wicket there for Mark Adair. And that is 1 for 21 through 2 overs for Mark Adair, and they'll take that. They'll take every wicket they can. Cameron Green gets caught out. England's still there on 27. But Green caught out on 21, just straight to the man in the field, and Matty Renshaw has to come in and get a job going. Dan says, yeah, no, we'll get battered, unfortunately. Sri Lanka game we should have won. I agree. Last 4 overs went from chasing us, I'd say 130, 140-ish to 180. Like, oh, dude, it was ridiculous. You know, a 13-run ball was wild, and there was like a 25 run over. It was just outrageous. And in the space of that, there was 3 dropped catches in the same over, or 2 dropped catches in the same over, and then another drop catch in the next over. And I was actually saying before the 14th over, I was saying Ireland are actually doing pretty good fielding here. Like, they're actually looking really good. They're stopping some boundary fours. They're really showing some effort, and then it just shit hit the fan. Like shit hit the fan. Shit hit the fan. Oh, is Steve Smith reportedly coming as a squad, KJ Sports? Really? Is he really? I haven't heard that. So it's going to be Matty Renshaw who comes in. So our lineup is Travis Head, Inglis, Cameron Green, Matty Renshaw, Marcus Stoinis, Glenn Maxwell, Cooper Connolly, Xavier Bartlett, Nathan Ellis, Adam Zampa, and Matty Kuhneman. It's a rougher team than you'd expect. And coming off of that Pakistan series, Josh Inglis is strike rate at 225 right now. 27 runs from 12 balls. Green throws away a start. Not surprising to us. We're used to it. I think we might be used to it with Greeny. Okay, I'm going to type in Steve Smith. Steve Smith. Smith to fly into Sri Lanka after Marsh ruled out of cup opener. Okay, so Smith is being flown over. Okay, I love it. Big shot, big shot, big shot. Oh, it's a 4 from Josh Inglis. He'll get to 31. Lovely there from Josh Inglis. Lovely. With Maxwell and Sir Stephen, the Aussie side, I can't see anyone beating him. I thought Smith was playing. No, Smith's not here at this World Cup, but apparently he's been flown in now that with this Marsh sickness. He should have been selected at the start. A testicle injury rules out Aussie T20 captain? Oh, Mitch Marsh has done his testy, and apparently, God bless him, sorry for laughing, but suffered a testicle injury, forcing selectors to fly Steve Smith to Sri Lanka as cover. Corey Blackledge says Smith is replacing. And if you guys are new here to this channel, you can take that as gospel. As long as we are streaming a game, which we stream pretty much every game, but as long as we are streaming a game, we'll be live the entire time. So hit that subscribe button if you are new around here. Inglis on 32. He's going to knock this one out to the boundary. At the end of this over, I'm going to run to the bathroom, guys. I haven't had a break in between, so I do need to run to the bathroom for the drinks break. There's still 2 more balls before the drinks break. Mike says, how many chances to bat each team on this tourney? I don't know much about the rules. So you get 20 overs. So this is a T20. This format is 20 overs, which is 6 balls per over. That'll be a dot ball. 6 balls per over. So is that your question? And it's just 1 batting turn each. The only reason you might think weirdly is because if your last game was your first ever game, you would have seen different. That was because it was a tie at the end of those 20 overs for both teams, and then it was a tie again at the end of that super over. So the super over doesn't usually happen. 2 super overs never really happens. We just saw it with the Afghanistan versus South Africa, but usually it's just in that that first 40 overs, 20 apiece, right? You understand what I'm trying to say? But alright guys, that is going to be drinks break. Thumbs up, subscribe. I'm going to be back in just a moment. All right, we're back. We are back. Don't injure testy on YouTube is crazy. From Nath. Last super over, I don't know. This coconut coffee, by the way, beautiful. Beautiful. Is Smith back in the Oz squad? I need to know, thanks. Apparently so, Chuck, because of the injury to Mitchell Marsh. Apparently Steve Smith has been an emergency flyover for cover. So we may see Australia-Zimbabwe on Friday. We may see Steve Smith come into that squad. That'd be interesting. Or maybe he's not in until we play Sri Lanka later next week. We don't play Oman until the very final game of the group stage next Friday. But yeah, later on, I don't know if he probably will come in for that game against Zimbabwe on Friday. I don't know how the protocols are in regards to immediately flying over. The time zone is off by about 5.5 hours. 5.5 hours. So it's not too much. They're showing us when Australia won that T20 World Cup. Beautiful. Are you doing the broadcast from Sri Lanka? Sound dropouts. David, I'm currently in Vietnam, but sound dropouts. We've been having a few technology problems today, unfortunately, David, which is very, very frustrating. But that's funny. You think I'm in Sri Lanka. No, but unfortunately, we've had some technology problems where the screen's been going all blurry, and sometimes we've been cutting out and whatnot. But as long as you can still hear me, which you just said you couldn't, first ball here from Dockrell, and it will be a dot ball. I've lived in Pattaya for 10 years and never had a nutsack injury. That's because it's always been injured, mate. So you don't know the difference. Who do you think Smith misses out if Smith plays? Well, Marsh. It's the whole point of why Smith is coming across. He's literally only coming across because of the injury to Marsh. Another dot ball here from Dockrell. You think Australia gets to 200 runs? Well, I guess our Pramadasar is not a batter's pitch. Maybe I shouldn't have expected the 200, but they've got the batting lineup in it, and I need to see a lot better of a performance from Cooper Connolly after that disastrous Pakistan series. Can you guys just tell me that our sound and audio is coming through right now after David's comment? Just let me know that everything's going and coming across smoothly now. But I'm going to say yes still, because they're still above the 10 run rate, so I'm still going to back him in for 200. I just need to see guys like Cooper Connolly put on a show, because he only got 1 run across 3 innings in Pakistan, and this isn't a batter's pitch in regards to Pramadasar. The other one in Colombo, which is Serenelli Stadium, that is more of a batter's pitch. That's a 4. That's a 4. Come on, Inglis. He's having a good game here. Josh Inglis is having a belter of a start. 37 runs for Josh Inglis. Let's go. Let's go. Dave's been shit. The Wi-Fi is crap in Vietnam, and I'm in Thailand. No, it's no Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi is not the problem here in Vietnam. The Wi-Fi is not the issue. I think it's the VPN or the Streamlabs. Oh my gosh. Inglis has been caught. Inglis has been caught. And as he was doing well, Inglis will be caught out on 37. Yeah, no, it was an amazing match between Afghanistan and South Africa, Davida, but Australia disappointing here at the moment. That's 3 wickets. And Sterling gets the catch. Well, Australia, we've got Glenn Maxwell still to come in. We've also got Matty Renshaw in now, Marcus Stoinis, Cooper Connolly, they can all bat. Xavier Bartlett was actually our best batter in the first game against Pakistan, which should never have been the case, but a little bit of trouble here for the Aussies. A little bit of trouble here at the moment. Glenn Maxwell's actually coming out. They haven't put out Marcus Stoinis now where they were originally going to do. Instead, they're bringing out Glenn Maxwell. 2 for 69 on the screen. It's now 3 for 69, Sean. Sterling looks like he enjoys a few beers. You'll love him when he comes in to bat, mate. He just goes for swings. He literally just went for swings against Sri Lanka. It was so silly. Smith with the $2 donation says, forget Pakistan. Connolly's got the goods. I hope so, mate. I hope you're right. I hope you're right, but he deserves the criticism until. All right, David. Yeah, unfortunately, I tried to fix everything before, but it just has been a common theme today. We've actually had a fantastic. We haven't had any problems at all streaming wise at all of this World Cup or any of the rugby league we do, but today has just been a problem. And I would have liked to have turned the whole computer off and turned the stream off and everything in between that Afghanistan-New Zealand game and the Australia-Ireland game, but I couldn't because that went 2 super overs, so we just had to transition straight through. Yeah. So that's the end of the 7th over, and it's 69 for 3. Come on, Australia. Like, the runs aren't the problem right now. The runs are flying. The runs are flying here for Australia. They're still up at the 10 runs per over marker. But they've still got 4 very good batters here. You wouldn't want to be relying on Ellis, Zampa and Kuhneman, though. Especially not Zampa and Kuhneman. Nathan Lyon was there. If the big old Gaz, the GOAT, was there, then maybe a different story. Maybe a different story then. But not so much. But Harry Tector, he'll be in for a bowl for the Irish. Right arm off end. 74 control. 82. Okay, they took that. They put that there for a second. Couldn't even read the whole thing. From Ireland's point of view, they'd be very happy with the wickets, but the runs are just been too much at the moment. Oh, he's gone for a sweep at the back. Will it go for a 4? No, it's not going to have the distance on it to get the 4. It will be 2 runs here for the Aussies. They'll be on 71. 70. Oh, it will be 3 runs. They do get 3 out of that. They do get 3. So Stornius with a T20 strike rate of 146.5. Connolly 77.8. Yikes. Smith Star. Oh, another sweep at the back. And they're going to get maybe 3 again out of this. They're going to get... Oh, no, just stops before the boundary again. There should be 3 again. Okay, no, it's 2. I was right. It was 2 runs. Oh, I hate the broadcast here in this World Cup. They keep getting so many things wrong. Something over the last match here. The last match was unbelievable. It was unbelievable. Afghanistan, they threw away the chance to make that group very, very interesting. It was so close. And there'll be another single. It's 74 for 3 through 7.3. Sometimes you have video, audio pauses and lags, but not really a stream. You know, some of the times as the stream actually pauses and loads again. Yeah, again, I don't know. I feel like the problem is the VPN. I feel like it is, but I don't know what to do to fix that today. This is the only day we've ever had problems. Well, that we are having problems. Not ever. So 5 runs off of the over. It's going to be interesting to see how Maxwell, he's not a young, fresh pup anymore, but he knows how to be the man in the big games. And he will slap that one down for a single. So 75 for 3 for the Aussies. It's just so funny though, right? Like yesterday we're streaming New Zealand versus UAE. We're streaming USA versus Pakistan. And there's no problems with that. We're streaming games like Oman versus Zimbabwe, no problems with that. We get to a day that has South Africa versus Afghanistan, Australia play Ireland, and then England, West Indies, and that's the day that we find the problems. Yeah, they don't know how to pan out the camera on big shots. $76 for 3 through 7.5. 7 runs off this over. Yeah, you don't know if it's out or a 6. Yeah, that's the worst thing in regards to this World Cup, man. It's so hard to understand the depth perception because you have to make a guess of it literally just looking at the sky and the ball. And then even the commentary gets called out on it. Happened in Lahore, Pakistan too, for that Australia-Pakistan series. There's a massive gap at extra cover right now. And Maxwell should get... No, they'll just get single. Okay, so 2, 4, 6, 8 runs off of the over. 77 for 3 through 8. Still up around that 10 runs per over marker at 9.62. Damn, we had a 16 run over in that 5. We had 2 14 runs over in the 3 and the 4 right up to Travis Head got done on that run out. And that wicket really brought us back down. And the wicket again has really kind of kept us down here in this low levels around that 5 to 8 range. George Dockrell, 1 for 5. He's pretty happy with that first over. He'll be very happy with that first over. Dance, I've been watching for about an hour and 0 problems. Yeah, that's the thing. It's weird. Some people have said that, bro. Some people have said that too. I don't know. But we're still moving. So Dockrell, first ball. Dot ball. Very good performance from Dockrell so far. Well, hopefully Australia get a win here, and then West Indies win later on the night. Can't the Windies? The resurgence is on. Oh, big swing from Maxwell. Will it be a 4? Yes, it will. Come on. Let's go, Maxwell. Glenny boy with the boundary. It is a 4 and it's 81 for 3 through 8.2. Let's go, Glenny Maxwell. Slaps that one away. You're not getting that. Whereabouts in the world are you, Dan? I think he's in Ireland, he was saying. Next bowl. Swing. Single. 82 for 3. So it is very, very frustrating when they're not panning these camera shots out to show where the ball is. But Lahore, Pakistan was worse than anything we've seen in Sri Lanka and India. Lahore, Pakistan was worse. They would never know anything about where the ball was going. And you had to take a complete educated guess, and the educated guess would usually be wrong. You'd think it's a 6 and it gets out. You'd think it's out and it's the furthest 6 you've ever seen in your life. It goes 400 metres. Maybe 3,000 metres. Good shot from Matty Renshaw. Just be a single. Where is this match happening? This is in Colombo. So there's 2 stadiums in Colombo. The first stadium is this one, R. Pramadasar Stadium, which is their main one. It's more built for spin. It's definitely a slower track. The other one is Sinhalese, which is where you saw the game between Pakistan and USA last night, which is more of a fast-paced pitch and more about the bounce, and is better for the runs. Ultimately, that'll be a single. Just doing kegs, hence I can't watch the game. Aussies are winning. It's too easy game for Oz. Like, yes, Australia should win this game, but there's been a few problems. A little bit shaky at the moment. Yeah, Afghanistan definitely did throw the game. That was theirs to be 1. Nice shot. Should be 2. Will be 2. I should play more aggressive. Bro, they're at 86 for 3 through 9 overs. How much more aggressive do you want this team to be? They've already lost 3 wickets in 9 overs, and they've got a run rate of 9.56. They're already pushing themselves into the 200. Lost 3 wickets. They are still playing aggressive. This is aggressive. What are you expecting? 6 sixes per over or something? What do you want them to do? Yeah, just wait until he comments about it. Exactly. Just make sure you've all clicked on live on this stream, by the way. Make sure it is live, because sometimes it can stop and wait. That will be a single. But I want everyone to comment right now who's watching. Comment in the chat who you do support, even if you're not Australia or Ireland, just so that I have a pretty good read about who everyone gets around. I know we have a couple of... we've got some Saffers, we've got plenty Kiwis. Obviously got plenty Australians. Got too many English. We only needed one for that to be too many. But I've got too many English. What is this? It keeps sounding like the call to prayer, but it's not the call to prayer. But I hear this in our Pramada Stadium all the time. And we Googled it the other day. Sri Lanka is not actually Muslim. It's more Buddhism. But in the stadium, you're always hearing like something that sounds like a call to prayer. Score predictor has them at 188 right now. It's 88 for 3 through 9.2. $9.43 down. It does look hot at the moment. I'm feeling like this is probably like a 32, 33 degrees in Sri Lanka, and I feel like the humidity would be romping. Oh my gosh, Maxwell's gone. Oh, dude, Maxwell is gone. Maxwell's gone, and it's 88 for 4. They had, and this is the thing, like, they've got the runs, but these wickets are really disappointing for Australia right now, man. Really, really disappointing for Australia. Ian's right, we should be going at 30-run strike rate. Yeah, I don't know what he wants. Like, what more do you want here? And we're also under pressure with 4 wickets. It's a local karaoke. It honestly might be, because I don't think it's a call to prayer. It just sounds similar. So Marcus Stoinis comes out. Smithster, I swear down, Cooper Connolly better get some good runs here. He better get some damn well good runs here. I know he's not out now, but Stoinis comes on. Maxwell, one of our more experienced guys. Have they taken this game too lightly, man? One for 10. Do 1.3 for Harry Tector. Marcus Stoinis is a... Yeah, at the end, I'm going to literally exit out of Streamlabs and redo it all. And turn the VPN off and everything. That'll be a single. But that's not for another 10.1 overs. The Irish getting around it in the crowd. 94 through 9.5. Travelled all the way from Sydney to watch this game, did they, the Irish? They're saying these Irish have all come from Sydney. Well, there you go. Not from Dublin. Not from Dublin. Not from Cork. They've come from Sydney, have they? That'll be a dot ball. 94 halfway. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe. Sorry about the technology issues today, guys. It just has been a thing. Ireland are in this contest, though. They are. They are in this game. It's just, the thing is, with Ireland, they don't really have a huge amount of amazing batting. And Paul Sterling, he's probably going to get done by the first ball by Adam Zampa, to be fair, because Sterling just likes to go for an absolute whack. You don't really wait for his moment. We saw this against Sri Lanka the other day. So economy 10 for Humphreys, 10.5 for Adair, 14 for McCarthy, 8 for Delaney. Dockrell's been very good for 7. And Tector with 6. So next ball by Dockrell. Dot ball. Australia absolutely would prefer to be playing up at Sinhalese Stadium rather than Upper Martasa. Australia definitely not looking too great in this World Cup. That's going to be knocked out the back probably for 2. So 92 for 4. Like, if you double the 90, and you get to 180, you add the 20-30 on, that's 200/210. You know, the runs are still fine here for the Aussies. The runs are fine. But those wickets again. The runs are fine. It's just those wickets are damn well getting son. Reminds me of the first game against Pakistan. Next ball. Swung on, but there'll be a man in the boundary, so it'll just be a single, 93 for 4. Comment in the chat what you think Australia get from here, especially considering those 4 wickets. What do you think they get from here? Where is the World Cup being played? This is in Sri Lanka. The World Cup is in India and Sri Lanka, though. There's 1 game per day in Sri Lanka. The other 2 games are in India. 93 for 4 through 10.3. Australia used to be England many years ago. Sure, what's your point? To Dockrell. He's only given up the 3 runs. 8.86 in the run rate. They've definitely brought him back down underneath that 10 runs per over. And nice shot through. Powerful shot. Good fielding, which he didn't say much about. To be fair, as a person who does watch all these games, I know that Ireland, after the 14th over, end up becoming a mess. They did this against Sri Lanka and looked really good in the first 14 and then fell completely apart. So I just remember that's what they did. Breton says 180. Good shot up Broadway for a good fielding again. But they'll get an easy 2 out of it. 97 for 4. Maxwell out. Maxwell's been out for the last 10 minutes, bro. Let's get 195. Come on, Daniel. Give us the extra 5. What are we doing, Daniel? Give us the extra 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Off the over so far. And make it 8 runs off of the over. Saunders gets a single. 98 for 4 at the end of the 11th over. 9 overs to go. Maxwell out. Maxwell out. To 8.9. I asked you guys can tell me in the chat, it would take about maybe 2 minutes. Would you like me to try and just completely exit out of Streamlabs and come back in now, or would you just want to wait for the end of the innings? Which one would you prefer? Is it sufficeable for the next 9 overs, or would you like me to try and do that now? Aaron Finch walking in with the World Cup trophy. Fair enough. 3 more overs to the drinks break. Just need to get through that drinks break and then pump home strong for the final 6, because this is the consolidate period, even though we've not really consolidated much. Harry Tector, 1 for 12 through 2. Very good. Oh, that's going to be a sweep at the back, but there's going to be a man there, so it'll be a dot ball. Dot ball. Second ball of the over from Tector. Someone said catch it as it went straight into the ground. Single. 99 for 4. I'm feeling right now, if I'm making a prediction of a score, I'm saying Australia get to 172, which I feel like they'll find disappointing. David says wait. Okay. Reset the stream now. I'll do it at the drinks break. That's what we'll do. We'll do it at the drinks break. Is in, or at the end of this over, I'll bite the bullet. We'll bite the bullet and do it then at the end of this over. 4 more balls left of the over. And that will be taken out to the boundary, and 100 will come up for Australia. So 100 for 4 through 11.3. 100 for 4. Either one, mate. I'm behind 30 seconds at the moment. I don't have to keep refreshing. So I don't have to keep refreshing. Just refresh it again, Brandon. Just give it another refresh. This guy's in a complete full kit right now. Complete full kit. So the 100 is up, and it's 100 for 4 through 11.3. They've gone a bit behind that 10 runs now, though, with the 8.7. But I think Stoy... Oh, that's a good shot for a 4. Let's go, Stoyny. I was about to say, he's just waiting for his shot. He's just waiting for his moment to pounce, and he's earning his right now, Marky Stoinis. He's earning his right, but he does get it. He gets to 11. 8.91 on the run rate's 104 for 4. Yeah, Oz will absolutely launch for the last 5 overs. If you've got Marcus Stoinis in, if you've got these two guys as set batters, you're pretty happy with that. And if you lost Renshaw, you have to expect that Cooper Connolly goes. And big. Next ball. And that's a good shot. And that might be a 4, might be a 4, might be a 4. No, good fielding. Good chase. It should be 2. Current run rate would be around the 180. 179. 10 runs per over would be 188. 12 runs per over would be 204. One more ball of the over, and then I'm going to refresh the stream, guys. So don't think that it's stopped on its own. It would literally because I'm going to completely just exit out of Streamlabs and start again. But again, I have a feeling that it's the VPN. So I know you can hear me with this. This is probably awful audio though, because it's from iMac microphone. But what I'm trying to tell you right now is that this is working, the headphones, but the microphone itself isn't working. Now it's back on, but I don't think that's going to be good audio though. Is it awful? Isn't too bad? No, well, like we'll have to do it for the time being, and then I just have to try and I guess fix it during the innings break. Because with 12.4, it's okay. Audio is okay. At least it's better than nothing. Is the stream at least working well while we're here? It's been a long day. It's better than nothing. Okay, so 12.5 overs down, 8.81 on the run rate, 113 for 4 here. The Australians are building some good pressure. Oh, go back. Yeah, single. That's a wide single too. A wide single. Yeah, I'll just try and fix this because I can hear the game on this. Now, for some reason, the microphone is just not working. It's always something, baby. Always something. Just like the headset. But this is working. It's just this. Next ball. Over the top. Shatich might lose his mind when I say this. He might blow a gasket. He might blow up when I say this. But guys, refresh the stream. Refresh the stream so that you're live. Oh dear man, I'm actually crying out of laughter, dude. That's so funny. Oh man, too funny. Shane seems better too. Yeah, so Jimmy, it must be because of I needed to turn the Streamlabs on and off. So this is your real voice, not filtering. I don't know. This probably sounds worse than before. I don't know. There's no filtering on the other voice. I'm gonna choose death in stream versus death. Okay, so Delaney, 7 overs to go here, and that'll be a dot ball. Does Vietnam have good headsets you can buy for cheap? Yeah, probably, but there's nothing actually wrong with this. There's just been there's been something wrong with something all day today. Breathe in, breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. Next ball from Delaney, and that will be another dot ball here. 8.7 on the run rate. 8.7. It sounds like we were sitting in the room with you, yeah. The lag going to stop too since you've unplugged it. Maybe this is what was doing. Oh, beautiful shot. Will that go for a 4? Will that go for a 4? Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No, he'll get there. Good fielding. Should be 2. Should be 2. Mo Toure, hat-trick. Socceroos win the World Cup. Argue with a wall. No argument from me. Just thankful for the coverage. Appreciate you, Daniel. Bye-bye, Andrew. Next ball. And that is going to be just a single. Ah, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy. At halfway through the innings break, I'm turning the whole computer off and on. That's what I'll do. Because it's not the internet, it's something to do with this. So 119 for 4 through 13.4. I'm still backing in at 200. I am. I'm still backing it in. Yeah, just use the elevator, Shatish. 13.5 overs down. Mate, what an exhausting day. So long, so much cricket, and then these problems. Finally, world champion, unbeatable Oz has started the World Cup campaign waiting for them. I don't even know what you just said. The best team has started now. Yeah, well, we'll take it. So that'll be a dot ball. We haven't looked too great, though. That's the end of the 14 overs here, guys. You can hear the traffic outside. Oh, what an absolute... Well, whilst the drinks break, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. Hopefully I can try and sort this out. Hopefully I can try and sort this out here. Hopefully...
English 37 from just 17 balls looked brilliant. Green got 21, he's looking good as well.
You're going to love this when I say this. You're going to love it. You're going to love it. So the audio wasn't working before because I had this on mute. This on mute. It doesn't explain the internet stuff, but it explains why the audio cut out before. Anyway, drinks break. It's 120 for 4 through 14 overs. I blame Satiz for it, to be fair. I do. Oz makes World Cup tournament exciting, though without Oz there is no fun. I agree. But this hasn't been a great deal exciting from Australia so far. Sounds way better. Yeah, no, because this is that's what I'm saying. I knew that was going to sound awful before through the computer. I thought it sounded like your mic wasn't working. No, so this microphone is working, but I just didn't realise that I had this on mute before, and then I used the actual computer microphone, which I knew would suck. Never happened on League. Well, the thing is with League, bro, is that we don't have to watch via a VPN. For the T20 World Cup being in Vietnam, Prime is not available in Vietnam, so I have to use a VPN to be in Australia for it. So we won't have problems with this Rugby League. Because I do believe it's the VPN. But, do you guys still think Australia can get to the 200? 6 overs, 80 runs, I don't think so. Maybe more 180. Australian contracts aren't easy to bat. Up at Adesar Stadium is definitely a slower ground than what Sinhalese is. So this is the accelerate overs. Let's look to see Stoinis push the pace, and same with Renshaw. Renshaw's 24 from 27, Stoinis 19 from 13. Not unhappy with that though from Renshaw, considering. I'm actually pretty happy with that. We needed him to keep through. So 171 at the current rate. 10 would be, oh my goodness me, he was going for a little dinker behind Stoiny, but he misses it. 160 is enough for the Irish here. I don't know if the Irish are going to get 160. They're not really that good at batting. Not fantastic at batting, the Irish. That will go through. There should be 2 there. Should be 2 there. Should be 2 there. Yeah, they will. They will get 2. Beautiful. So 122 for 4. My 195 is cooked. Ireland have done well. Yeah, Ireland have done well. And going for the 2 there shows that they know they have to push the pace. Irish team is pathetic. Well, that's disrespectful, man. Ireland have been a lot better in this game than they were against Sri Lanka. A lot better. That'll be a single. It will be a single. 123 for 4. I'm feeling like Australia get 180. I'm going to go 180. I reckon they get another 57 runs. Score is 1, 2, 3, 4. You're right, Satish. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. A bit of Blues Clues over there, mate. Thanks for the Blues Clues. A bit of Dora the Explorer about that. Next bowl from Dockrell. Swing from Renshaw. Goes through. Will just be a single, though. It's almost like it isn't one of their popular sports. It's not. Ireland probably doesn't even know this is really on right now. Actually, for question for what was his name again? Dan McNeese. Question for you: how many people in Ireland actually know about this tournament right now and are watching this game? Probably a similar amount to how many Aussies are watching it. Australians wouldn't have any clue this game's on right now. And it's more of a popular sport in our country than yours. That will be a single. 125 for 4 with 5.1 overs left. 8.43 on the run rate. They've bowled well within themselves, the Irish. I just don't think they're going to be able to chase a great deal. I'm not like worried about the result. I'm just like worried about when we have to come up against an awkward team like Sri Lanka. Because they didn't look spectacular. That's going to be smashed for a 4. Good work there by Matty Renshaw. He'll get to 4. He'll be on 29 from 29. Only because Sri Lanka's spin might do us in. We might get done over by the spin. Geez, Dockrell's not happy with himself for that. Yeah, Dan is 2 kegs deep and can't reply at the moment. he's plenty of kegs deep. 129 for 4, 8.6 on the run rate. All I know is go the West Indies. We're all big Windies fans today. We're all from the Bahamas. We're all from the damn well Barbados Islands. We're all from Jamaica today. Go the Windies. Shatish, to be fair, like everybody else here, I don't think has had as many problems as you today. I feel like you've had the most of it because like people have had problems, but it's not been so much that they're threatening to jump off of a building kind of deal. We've definitely had issues with the stream today, but I feel like your stream has just been next level. Ireland does not give a shit about cricket. It's mostly the Northern Irish that identify as part of UK, yeah. Next bowl. Good shot. Oh, just short of him. Should get 2 runs out of that now. Yeah, 2 runs out of that, so it'll be 131 for 4. You make Connolly a next. Jacko, he's going to go and hit 300, that's for sure. Do you pay for more ads? Heard Smithy would be back. Yeah, Smith is. He has been flown in emergency cover because of a testicle injury to Mitchell Marsh. Hey, Jacko, can we see Ben Duckett tonight? Can you guys play Ben Duckett as an opener against the Windies? Just asking for a favour. That's a single. Maybe 2. They will get 2. Wow, that was a tight 2. That was very tight. 133 for 4. More of your money into a better internet instead of gambling. I do feel like, even though we've had problems today, I do feel like this is actually also on Shatish's internet. Because he's the only one who's actually losing it. I'm getting a Ravi Ashwin ad. Oh, that's exciting, isn't it? That's exciting stuff. 133 for 4. 15.2 overs down. Next bowl. Stoiny. I feel like he's referring to Adam Zampa. Cooper Connolly, the weird-looking blonde guy. I don't know who's a weird-looking blonde guy. I wouldn't even say Azamba looks weird. Who are you talking about? Maybe Google him and let us know, because I don't know who you're talking about. 4.3 overs left. It's 135 for 4. Next ball. Good shot, Stoyne. But they'll be man the boundary for a single. 2-2-2-1. 7 runs in the over. Oh, man, that Travis Head run out is so brutal to see. Big yikes. It's a good catch from Sterling. Loves a good buy. Loves a good buy with that dive. 2-2-2-1. 2 more balls to go. At least bit 140 by the end of this over. And then another 40 runs in the final 4 would be nice to get to 180. So after this is coming on, Aussie, come on. I think we'll be fine, mate. A little bit disappointing, but overall, you know, we're missing guys like Josh Hazelwood, Paddy Cummins. We still should be better anyway, but Josh Hazelwood, Paddy Cummins, Tim David, Stevie Smitty not playing. Obviously, no Mitch Marsh. So many players out. But we'll still be fine. It should be 2 runs here. Will be 2 runs. 138 for 4. Can't believe we have Connolly up next. I hope he proves us, not even that he proves us wrong, I just hope that he proves himself right. It's not about proving us wrong, because we're not wrong. We're criticising what we've seen from him so far. But I hope he proves himself right so that we can get excited about him going into the future. Duckett will be bowled by Jaden Seals in the first over, bet you. Well, Duckett's not going to play tonight, surely. He didn't play in the first one. Second one, sorry. No, first game, yeah. Final ball from McCarthy. 9 runs off the over. And that's going to be smashed up Broadway. That should be a 4. It should be a 4. That is a 4. Come on, Matty Renshaw. Matty Renshaw with a 4. Ends the over with a bang. 142 for 4 through 16 overs. Come on, Matty. Beautiful. BEA. Beautiful stuff, son. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful. 4 overs to go. Smashes that one up, Broadway. You're not stopping that. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but yeah, Kipper Connolly looks like he was born with some rare type of... Okay. Not reading the rest of that. Should teach us I'm eager to see a West Indies win later this evening. I think we all are, mate. Kind of windies, son. Kind of windies. Kind of windies. Yeah, what Nepal left, West Indies should finish. That's what we want to hear. It's what we want to see. It's what we need to see and what we need to hear, baby. Kind of windies. I'm on the Windies. If you are new here, guys, hit that thumbs up button and subscribe. We've actually had a really good World Cup tournament so far. We've only missed 2 games. We've only missed 2 games this World Cup so far. One of which being Pakistan, Netherlands. The other one was Netherlands versus Namibia. So that we've been in for every one of them. We're going to have a big weekend this weekend, though, because we've got 1 NRL game tomorrow and a cricket game, a World Cup. Then 2 NRL games on Friday and a T20 World Cup game. 4 NRL games on Saturday and a T20 World Cup game. 1 NRL game on... Oh, that's going to be a good shot here. There'll be 2 runs for Stoyne. He'll be on 32. Humphries is bowling. 60.1 overs bowled. On Saturday, Sunday, we've got the Indigenous versus Māori All-Stars game, plus also a pre-season game in the NRL, and then we've got India versus Pakistan. So, if you're not doing anything Sunday night, I know for you Aussies and Kiwis and whatnot, it's going to be an awful time slot for you. It won't start till 12:30 a.m. Australian time, New South Wales, 11:30 p.m. for Queensland, and some God knows what hour time in the morning for New Zealand. But that's a big game, India-Pakistan on Sunday night. Did Paul ever explain his hatred towards the Paul? No, Lagan, but we did time him out for 24 hours because of his bullshit in that last stream. By the way, Lagan, you missed out on a belter between Afghanistan and South Africa. Well, Sad, you missed that amazing game between the Netherlands and Namibia. Look, Ibrahim, I might cry myself to sleep for the rest of eternity because of it, but, these are the sacrifices you must take, and at least we got to watch South Africa versus Afghanistan. At least we got to watch that belter. But, you know, missing out on Netherlands versus Namibia, I don't know if I'll ever forgive myself. I don't know if I'll ever be able to get past this disastrous moment in history. And that will go through for probably 2 runs. Wow, a lot of doubles in this game. It's actually just a single, but there's still a lot of doubles in this game. 2, 2, and then 1. 147 for 4. 3.3 overs to go. I'm still feeling the 180. Still feeling the sweet little sexy 180. Manatees, Moskers. 2 brothers in the Irish side. I'm talking about all brothers. Oh, that's a big shot at the back, but he might get out. Oh, it goes over the fielder, thank gosh. That's going to be another 2, by the way. That's going to be another double. I think Paul is jealous of Nepal's superior red blood cell count due to the elevation. That may be the case. That may be the case. Oh, Ibrahim didn't even give the respect to Namibia to call them the right names. He called them Narnia, basically. He said Nambia. It's Namibia. It's not Narnia. No Narnia there, mate. There's no bloody Cyclops shit going on over there. Next bolt. And Renshaw's bowled. Good bowl there from Humphries. Good bowl. Humphries gets the wicket. And it is 149 for 5. And Cooper Connolly comes out. Please, please don't disappoint Connolly. I'm begging. I'm really begging you. I know we're going to win this game. I'm not worried about losing this game. But I'm just begging Cooper Connolly. Please, bro. You scored 1 run in 3 games against Pakistan. I'm begging you to score at least 20 here. I'm begging. Just get 5 runs in this game. That's all I need from you, Connolly. That's all I need, dude. Please. Connolly. You've got this, champer. You've got this, buddy. Decent effort there from Matty Renshaw, though, for 37. Decent effort. Good bowl from Humphries. 2, 2, 1, 2. So 7 runs off of the over with the wicket. Humphries will finish up, though, under the 10 runs per over. Smithster, you better damn well hope that Connolly comes out here and absolutely smashes this. Jacko, don't you start, mate. There's no pressure. He's going to come out and hit a 6 with every ball. That's what Cooper Connolly's going to do. He's going to come out and hit a 6 every single ball that he faces. And you're going to sit there and you're going to say to Smithster, I'm sorry for disrespecting him. If Connolly gets out for less than 10, I'm timing Smithster out for 24 hours. No, if Connolly, and this is what we're going to do. Smithster, if Cooper Connolly does not get at least 5, we're going to time you out for the rest of this game. We're going to do that. Because you are so heavy and so hard in on Cooper Connolly being a big bopper. I hope you're right. I hope you're here. But if he goes for less than 5, he nearly just went for a golden dark. But if he goes for less than 5, we're timing you out for the rest of the game. At the very least, finish the game not out or getting out with a big swing at the last ball. Yes. 149 for 5. Jimmy James is batting. It doesn't look easy out there. They aren't middling a lot. No, it's not easy out here. This is our Permatasar Stadium. It's not a batter's pitch. It's a bowler's pitch. The one up the road at Sinhalese in Colombo, now that's the one where we saw Pakistan last night go for 190. So run rate of 8.76, there's 3 overs to go. That's why it's tough that we have such a big name here, because we would rather be playing in Sinhalese with our team compared to here at our Permatasar. Yeah, I do think Ireland is going to struggle here, Daniel. That's why I'm not worried about the result. It's not the result that I'm worried about here. I just want to see some form come back under these boys. But it was great. The form from Renshaw is definitely positive to see. Travis Head, you forgive because it wasn't really his call and he got out on the run. Inglis at least showed some good form in regards to the batting, but he was the one who called out Travis Head for the run out. Night Eyes, 5 is such a low bar, my God. Hi, Night Eyes. He got 1 run across all 3 games against Pakistan. And Stoinis is gone, is he? No, he hasn't. He's dropped him. Oh my gosh, he's dropped the ball. He's dropped a wicket there. Well, look, do you think we're incorrect to do it? He got 1 run across 3 innings against Pakistan. He got 1 across 3 innings. He should have took that. That should have been a catch. That should have been a catch, and Stoinis should have been gone there. He should have been gone. Oh, man, you need to do better than that. You watch Stoinis go and pump a 50 bomb past him now. You go watch him, punish him for that. You should not be dropping Stoinis at that moment, and this is what we saw in that game against Sri Lanka. It's what we saw from the Irish against Sri Lanka. Next bowl. And Stoinis will go and hit a probably 2 here. Yep, they will get 2. Thank you. Wow, great throw. He's safe, but wow, great throw. So it's going to be 151 for 5 here through 17.2. They get the 150. Connolly's only had to face 1 ball. He's not out. It's a good start. Good start. 100% he should have been gone, Marcus Stoinis. As simple as that. What a throw, by the way. Thank gosh he just threw his bat out, because that was an amazing throw from the boundary to hit the stumps. 5 is such a low bar. It's true. But you understand the context behind why I'm saying that. 2 catches today dropped by Ireland. You surprised? Yeah, 37 for Renshaw is really good leg. I'm very happy with that. Ah, Stoiny has slapped him over the bloody damn well Bondi rocks, mate. Gosh. Oh my gosh, he sent that past Tasmania. It's a 6 for Stoiny, and that's the punish job that you get if you drop him. That's the punish job that you get if you drop Stoiny. He's going to punish you. He's going to send you. You're going to be crying. And now we've got people crying in Ireland because of this, because Marky Stoinis has gone and slapped you. 85 metres for a 6. Don't drop him. Connolly makes Bubba Razam jealous. Next bolt. And he's going to claim 2 here. They are going to get 2 out of it. Damn. Stoinis is really punishing him for that drop. 8 runs and 4 balls since the drop. Run rate of 9. 21 more runs in 2.2. So 21 in 14 gets 180. 31 in 14 gets 190. Oh, it's giving me nightmares back to Afghanistan losing that game. That number. Oh, he's punished him. He's been punished. Oh, he's been caught out. He went out back for a nice little sweeper. Well, not a sweep, but he just went out for he swept it across and just got done over. He's been caught out, Stoinis. Connolly, you're going to have to be the guy. You're going to have to be the guy here, Connolly. You need to get past 5. I want to see you just get 1 run. It's all on Connolly now, Daniel. It is all on Connolly. Smidster. He's got to do the job. So 45 of 29 though for Stoinis. Very good. Butler's decent, isn't he? Well, Jacko, in the first game against Pakistan, he was actually our second highest amount of runs. He got I think 35. Cameron Green got 37 as our highest. That's a good catch there. That is a good catch. Connolly is made for this situation. He damn well better be made for this situation. Because otherwise, we're not seeing you for the rest of this stream, Smithster. For the rest of this stream. If he's not, we will see you next game. Absolutely. Just finished most of my packing. Hope I'm not going to be cold. England's always cold and rainy. Olivia, just ask Jacko. Always cold and rainy. Few Connolly sixes in the bank. He better do it, Smithster. You better be right. He better come through for you. Otherwise, you are getting timed out till the end of the game. And we'll see you for England West Indies if he doesn't get to at least 5 runs. And Bartlett will give away a dot ball. So Cooper Connolly comes on strike here. Come on, Coopy. Come on, Coopy. Come on. 2 overs to go. 8.83 run rate. Now, I just want those 21 runs. It's not going to be easy, though, unless Cooper Connolly can put 21 runs on the table. 11 at the moment. Oh, sounds beautiful, Jacko. Sounds like just stunning. Nice, beautiful, rainy day, gloomy, rain, 11 degrees. Oh, my gosh. You couldn't think of anything better than being in England right now. Couldn't think of anything better. That's not too bad. No, that's their summer, Olivia. Yeah, 11 degrees is their summer. It's a beautiful day, that's what I'm saying. Beautiful. Beautiful, gloomy, rainy 11 degrees right now in the old England. No, that's beautiful stuff. Really hot. That's really hot. Pack a few cheeky flasks, Olivia, to keep you warm. Well, she's going to a Manchester City game, so she'll be right watching the success. Cooper Connolly. Come on. Is that a 4? No, it's going to be 2 runs. You've got 3 runs here, Smithster. Come on. Smithster, you've got 3 runs to get to save your bacon. Three runs to get. I'm in the south, though. Up north in Scotland, I think it's about 3. Oh, yeah, it'll be way colder where Olivia's going. I don't think she realises this, though. It'll be way colder up north than where Jacko is. No run. That will be a dot ball. So there is 10 more balls to go here until we have the innings break, and then we will see Ireland come in. We're going to see Connolly come into form right now. He's going to come into form right damn well now. And that's going to be punch into the ground. Should just be a single here. So it'll be 3, and Xavier Bartlett will be on strike. McCarthy's got 30 runs and 2.3. $162 for 6 through 18.3. Oh, Olivia, if you're talking about the technology problems, don't worry. We've talked about this to death all day. Shatish's done himself, and he's thrown himself off a balcony 10 times already. Don't worry. As long as you can hear me, though, that's the main thing. So 8.76 here on the run rate. 162 for 6. And Bartlett will, put that one up into the air. Will just be a single, I would say. No, it's going to be 2. Can we take it? We take it. 164 for 6. $164 for 6. Don't worry, it'll come back at some point, Olivia. It's a 1920 stream. Yeah, I'm just trying to take you back to Peaky Blinders, mate. Just trying to take you back to a time when Peaky Blinders were running around a joint. Maybe Bartlett's going to be the guy to get the job done here. That's a wide. Is this Connolly's career best? Hey, Smith, still got a question for you from Tatted here, Englishman. He's got an interesting question. Is this Connolly's career best in T20I? He's currently on 3 not out. I watched some Western films yesterday, waiting in lines in movie world. Just pretend it's that. That is it. That is what we're doing. I'm from the Gold Coast, so we're doing that. Xavier Bartlett, 2 balls remaining. I used to work at Movie World, so maybe I'm just trying to fit in with the crowd. Next bolt. Come on, Bartlett. Swing. Smash down the ground. Will it be a 4? Yes, it will. Come on, Zave. This is a good run battle between Xavier Bartlett, our bowler, and Kim Connolly, our batter right now. 6-3, Bartlett away. Told you Bartlett would carry. I hate when, like, people say told you as if, like, it's not... As if, like, I didn't just say Bartlett got our second most runs in the first game of the Pakistan game. Like, you told us as if we disagreed with you that it was possible. When did I disagree with you? I'm trying to figure out the point where I said, no, you are wrong, Xavier Bartlett's a cat. I never said that because Xavier Bartlett is the greatest of all time. No, you didn't tell me, Jacko. I told you, actually. I told you when you asked me a question, and I said, well, he did get the second most amount of runs for us in that game against the old damn well Pakistanis in the first game. It was only Cameron Green who got 37, and Xavier Bartlett got 35. But now this has turned in from me telling you that to you told me that Xavier Bartlett's going to carry. He got me, guys. He got me. Oh, absolutely am I going to watch the Peaky Blinders movie. I hope it comes out wherever I am. I don't know if I'll be in Philippines or Vietnam or wherever I'll be, but I hope it comes out wherever I am. So 19 overs down. It is currently Australia with 169 for 6. An Englishman never tells an Aussie man about something or what to do. No, exactly right. Exactly right. The only thing that an Englishman tells us is that their own captain is from New Zealand. That's the only thing. Connolly was made for the last over. He better damn well be made for the last over here, Smithster. He better be damn well made for this last over. I want 180. And lovely nose swing there from Cooper Connolly. Lovely, lovely dot ball. That's a fantastic dot ball there. I was thinking the same thing. I was thinking, look, Cooper Connolly, we're in the last over here. We want 11 runs to get to 180. I was thinking the same thing, go for a dot ball. That's what I was thinking. Simple guys, last over, what do you think will be the score? I'm still going 180. Smith says 190. So you think 21 runs in this over, do you? All right. Crossing net looks great, boys. It's fantastic. Love it. I'm going to get a new cross, actually. This one's getting a bit old. I need to get a new cross. So 5 more balls remaining here. All their best youngster is from Barbados, yeah. Oh, that's a no ball. That's a 6 and a no ball. That's a 6 and a no ball. Cooper Connolly. Oh, we've always believed in him. We've always believed in him. Can you guys believe that Smithster, of all people, was telling us that Cooper Connolly couldn't hit a 6 in this game? That should be a no ball. That's 100% above the waist. That is 100% above the waist. 100%. See, but I don't believe it. You should start believing it. Oh, so it's not a no ball, is it? They are checking. Nope, they are going to say it's fine. They are going to say it's okay. All right, well, another 6 would be nice here, Cooper Connolly. And inside edge will be a single. So he'll get to 10 runs. 4 runs from 3 balls. Come on, Xavier Bartlett. Where do you get this cross from? I got this one from Hua Hin in Thailand last year. But unfortunately, it's not the greatest of quality. Like, it's just like, yeah, I need to get a new one. Well, double figures. Hey, Smithster, guess what? We'll see you for the second innings. We'll see you for when the Irish come out to bat. You're allowed to stay here now. We won't time you out for the rest of the game because he has gotten above 5. Have gotten above 5. Great news. 3 balls to go. And that goes through. Go for 4, go for 4, go for 4, go, 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 go. 180. 180. 180. 180. 180. Okay, we'll test the final two balls from Xavier Bartlett. That'll get us to 190. Dan says, time to bust out the Cooper Connolly merch. Now we're talking. I've always been a fan. Well, funny thing is that I actually was always a fan until Pakistan series. And that will be taken for a single here for Xavier Bartlett. So 181 with one ball remaining. I haven't checked the Aussie squad. Tell who is not injured. Everyone's injured, mate. Paddy Cummins injured. Josh Hazelwood injured. Tim David injured. Mitch Marsh injured. You injured. Me injured. Surprised that buddy Steve Smith's not injured, but he's coming back. He'll be here tomorrow. He'll be here on Friday. Come on, smack a six here, Cooper Connolly. Finish it up. Smack a six. Smack a six here. Final ball. And it's going to be a single, but it's the worst shot you've ever seen ever. So we will end up on 182. I don't think Ireland chase this, lads. I don't think that they have a chance to chase this one down, to be completely honest with you. But you know, we'll see how it all pans out here. If the Irish can put on a show and chase down 9.15 runs and over. But look, guys, I'm going to actually turn this stream off and restart again. This stream will still be here, so you can still use the chat and whatnot, but I'm going to turn it all off and restart it to hopefully for the second innings so that we are fresh and ready to rock and roll. Obviously, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. I'll be back very, very soon. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Abhishek injured, Ajit. Really? Really? Well, that's big. Tomorrow night, it's India versus Namibia. So that's big news, considering that tomorrow night is India-Namibia. Now the string will be at its best during the innings break. Yeah, maybe. Has it been all right during the innings break? Has it been fine? Well, I did stop everything and start it again, but we will see if it's working. If you're gonna get a bike, a Honda for road, Yamaha for half a dirt. No, he's going to get the bike that has been advertised all day today. But it is the innings break, and the Australians set out a target of 183 for Ireland to win this one. Travis Head got run out. Wasn't really his fault. It was kind of more so Josh Inglis for the call, but you can't really hound too much on Travis Head. You just hate that he did get out so early. Josh Inglis, obviously 37. That was really, really good. Cameron Green, 21. Okay. Matthew Renshaw, 37. Really good. Glenn Maxwell out for 9. That was disappointing. But we did see Marky Stoinis have a massive one with 45. Really happy with that. And Cooper Connolly not out 11. Xavier Bartlett not out 11. So at least they came through and helped us out in the end to give us a decent score here of 182. Good score here. I do feel like this is a tough place to bat at our Pramadasar Stadium. So getting this, I want to go and actually, I'm going to Google to see on my phone's on charge. I got zapped before, actually, when I put my phone on charge. I got a little bit of a zippy-zappy from the old electrocution department. But I'm going to, what is the average batting score from the team who bats first at our Pramadasar Stadium? The average batting score is... what is it? No, that's not it. What is a good first inning score? No, that's not what I'm looking for. We'll go to Crick Metric. Crick Metric. Average first inning score is... Oh, no, that's for Test. No, show us for T20. For T20, matches at Colombo. Yeah, that's fine. But I want to see the stats for 2020. Okay, here we go. Average first inning score is about 152. It's about 150. So we're well above that. We are well above the average score here of what our Pramadasar is. I don't know if anyone mentioned this, but Australia's 22 doubles, most by any team in history of T20 World Cups. Really, Serpent? Wow. That's big. We were noticing that there was a lot of twos. You don't usually see that many twos, and obviously that's the case when you've just mentioned that is the most by any team in history. Yeah, wow, that's crazy. So outcomes for 2020 matches at Colombo R. Pramadasar Stadium. Team batting first one is 50%. Team batting second one 48.2%. No results. It's pretty even across that. But with that being said, the average in 2021 was 148.45. In 2022 it was 145.3, and then it's bumped up to 151.75 and 152.5 in 2024. So it's not giving us 2025, but ultimately it's around that 150 mark, which is what you're seeing as the pretty normal score. So we are at 182. So you'd actually be pretty happy with that. We're a good 30 runs above the average score. Danan, love from Nepal. Danan, how about your game the other day? How about your game against the English? That wasn't the greatest game of this World Cup now, because Afghanistan and South Africa with their 2 super overs was the best game of this World Cup. But England versus Nepal, we were rooting for you. We were really supporting you over the line to beat out the Poms. But unfortunately, Jacko, he's into his old voodoo. He's into putting on the he's doing the voodoo and stuff there behind the screen. So England weren't able to get done over by the Nepalese. But it was a great game regardless. I'm still shocked how we lost. Yeah, but what a game, but what a game. And you should be super happy and super proud of the effort, regardless. You never should have been in that game. And I don't know if I could say you should have won, but you should have lost by more. But the fight and the resilience and the audacity from that Nepalese team to stay in the game and fight hard for it was really impressive. Ben says, hey, I'm here. Well, enjoy the technological problems that we've been having. Enjoy that. Chris says Ireland have got this in the bag. Chris, the average first innings score here at Upper Matasar is 151, 152. We've hit 182. Why don't you just back in your Australian brothers? Have you ever heard me slander the English on this channel? I've never done it before. I have never done it before. Or mean or derogatory to the English on this channel, Chris. Surely you can back in the Australians for a kind-hearted man, compassionate man, generous man like myself. Now, come on, back in the Aussies for once, Chris. All right, first bowl here from Xavier Butler to Paul Sterling. And good bowl, but it'll end up being a single for Sterling. And, wow, he is limping hard, dude. No, what's happened here with Paul Sterling? God bless him. He is running really awkward. You can see that he's not feeling good here at all, Paul Sterling. As he's hit that, he starts to run, and I think is it like an ankle or something? It doesn't look like a hammy, but that was a massive struggle for him. I really hope he's all right. He may retire hurt here. He's talking to the ump. I think he's going to retire hurt. That's a massive loss for Ireland, man. Paul Sterling is going to retire hurt on the very first ball. Was it a hammy, Smithster? It was like an awkward way he was running. I don't know if it was a hammy or if it was something else. Maybe it could be. I'm not wiping that out, but the way he was running didn't give me hammy vibes. It gave me like ankle or something. I don't know. Maybe it was, but I don't know. Chris Blaze, what you see, you're making sense. Something the English fans don't understand. Taddis has come on Ireland. You see, I've never insulted England ever, Tadded. Never, ever, ever have I ever insulted the pommy bastards. You know, I've never done that. I would never, ever call them a name like bastards. But, you know, you're starting to make me take away my nice persona. You're starting to make me think to stop being so nice to the English and to really go for the West Indies tonight. I feel like that's it. My official statement, my official prediction now is the West Indies, yeah. Oh, he's gone, is he gone, is he gone? No, it didn't carry. Ooh, inside edge. But it doesn't carry, so dot ball. Oh, I got to update this scorecard so you can see the Irish innings. It's just so disappointing, lads. You know, just so disappointing. You show so much camaraderie, you know, just so much friendship with the English, and they're just so mean to us here on this channel. They're just so mean. So all right. Xavier Butler next, and that's up in the air. That's up in the air, but that will go over the top, and that is going to be a 4. Good shot. Nice strike there from Ross Adair. Can you guys just confirm, considering everything that we've had today, can you guys just confirm in the chat that we are streaming sweetly and you can hear me and you can see me properly? Please just let me know in the chat. And then also tell me how many fingers I'm holding up, just so that I know how far behind you are in the stream. But he doesn't lose his shape there. He just controls that over the top. The English will mean to the Irish too, knowing their history. Oh, that's a big hit. Wow, he smashed Xavier Butler for 6 there. Ross Adair, he's really opening up right now. 10 runs off the last 2 balls. Throw says Ireland again poor in the field, dropped Stoinis and made 20 extra runs instead of chasing mid-160s. Now to chase over 180. Yeah, well, if Ross Adair's doing this, though. If he's doing this... Damn, it does seem like this stream might be a little bit behind for a lot of you guys because I still haven't seen... So just make sure you're live on the stream. Make sure you're live on the stream. Dan says, just back from work to see the total. Happy with Ireland so far. Look, 182 is about 30 above the average of the first batting innings at Upper Matasar. So I don't know if happy would be the word. I'd be very content with Ireland. To keep them under 200 is good, but also it's not usually... I said Dad's comment. It's not usually a score that you would look at here at Upper Matasar, so 182 is going to be tough for you to chase down, but I think you can be proud of the effort for sure, and it's really frustrating and unfortunate to see Paul Sterling retired hurt. Does Ireland get another batter or nah? Well, Paul Sterling is gone. That's going to be a single. Pretty good over there from Ireland. 12 without a wicket in the first over. One second. I feel so bad for that guy. If you want to see mean, we're the worst of the French. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So Ross Adair, he's there. And Harry Tector is also. He hasn't faced the ball yet. Dan, considering how fast he came firing out, it's a different effort from then to claw back instead of holding on. Well, I'd actually argue a little bit of the opposite. You guys had a really good middle portion and then kind of threw it away again like you did in that Sri Lanka game. Like you could have been chasing 160s, instead you're chasing 180s. You know, you were looking pretty good in the middle portion, but a couple of drop catches again really hurt you. Stoinis was dropped, I think, on like Hakeem Haas. A couple of drop catches, one key drop catch of Marky Stoinis, and then he went off and got 45. Matt Kuhneman, he comes in. So, yeah, I'd say that it could have been better for Ireland. So if you're happy with this, you'd be very happy with what it could have been. Yeah, the last 4 overs, it wasn't as bad as Sri Lanka. Wasn't as bad as the Sri Lanka last 4 overs, but it was... There was still a few mistakes. So 1.1 overs down, 12 for nothing. And Kuhneman... Touch him! Renshaw has just dropped a sitter. Matthew Renshaw has just dropped an absolute sitter. What on earth is that, Matty? Matty Renshaw, what on earth is that? That is an awful drop catch. That is an awful drop catch there from Matthew Renshaw. What on earth? We have seen a lot of drop catches at this ground in this tournament so far. How do you drop that? Renshaw's usually really good in regards to catching. Like, Renshaw had a good series at the very least against Pakistan with catches, but, like, how do you drop that? Aussie's competing with Ireland fielding, yeah. 2, 3 years for that drop. Same to Dagestan, forget. 13 from 1.3. Yeah, let's try and bump up above the 40 likes for this stream, guys. For the Australians, if you don't like the stream, and if you're not subscribed, your team will lose from here on out. If you're Australian, you better damn well subscribe. Got a big tournament incoming. Oh, man, stop showing us the replay of that drop catch, because that is an easy catch that Renshaw's dropped. And before anyone goes, oh, well, how many catches have you got in the field? I'm not the professional player. And I know he's much better than what we just saw. Kuhneman next bolt. That will be a dot ball. How the hell did he drop that? Tatted, I don't know. Oh, now we've got Chris going well in, Rennie short. Come on the Windies tonight. You know, we're getting enough dribble here from the English. Come on the Windies. Guys, Australians, I know it's going to be an awful time slot for you, but please stay awake. Stay awake and be on for the English vs West Indies stream, because we're going to have to deal with these Muppets. Catch that, catch that, catch that, catch that. Got him! Come on! Tector's gone. Tector's gone. He's gone. There's a wicket. There's a wicket. That's game. Tector is our big scorer, Dan says. Well, he was going for a big shot. He was going for a big shot. He's gone. Tarek says in New Zealand, still awake. Yeah, I know, but the England vs West Indies game starts at 8:15 my time, which is still another hour and... 8:30 my time, which is still another hour and 40 minutes away. So... that's an hour and 50 minutes away, sorry. So 8:30 my time is 12:30 a.m. New South Wales time. So what's that, like 2:30 a.m. Kiwi time? Yeah, get that one, you Chrissy. Tired of pressing the like button again and again. But we've had people here saying that we're all good, like all the streams are all good. I think it might be just you on a significant level, Shatish. Have you tried refreshing? have you tried turning it off and on again? Got him. So 13 for 1. 2 overs gone. Nathan Ellis will come in for a bowl. Yes, 2:30 a.m. Well, Tyrox, you're going to have to take one for the team here. You're going to have to stay up until 6 a.m. to slap down the English with us. You're going to have to do it. You're going to have to do it. Oh, he's bowled him. Slap that shit in your face. Ross Adair is gone. Slap that, Nathan Ellis. We don't have Paddy Cummins. We don't have Josh Hazelwood. Our 2 prime-time bowlers in the pace. Well, guess what? Nathan Ellis is going to get that ball. He's going to shove it right down your throat, son. There's another wicket. Choo-choo, mother bish. Choo-choo. 2 wickets and 2 balls. Hello. 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 Bullshit. It's a bad man's ball, that. That is a bad man's bowl. Oh, that's a bad man's bowl. He's a bad man, Nathan Ellis. That man's bowl just then was illegal in 47 states in the US of A. That man's bowl, I think, is illegal in the European Union. That was such a good bowl. I was celebrating there, I see, Losey. Kind of windies, Chris. I'm a big fan of Romario Shepherd. Shepherd is going to get that ball. He's going to grab you individually, Chris, by the scruff of the neck, and he's going to get it. He's just going to shove it down the throat. Where's that Coming Ireland guy now? Oh, he's right here. It's Chris. Or it might be Jacko. Have you noticed that? And also, mind you, Dan, this is not. I'm not trying to be disrespectful to Ireland at all. Obviously, I'm just supporting my team here in Australia. We do cover all games, and I was actually backing you guys against Sri Lanka the other night. But when I say this kind of stuff, it's not actually meant to be an insult to Ireland. It's just because we've got a bunch of English muppets here who support against Australia, obviously. So it really gets me going when Australia get these wickets. It's a good shot, though, and it'll be 4 runs there for Comfort. 17 for 2, sorry. 17 for 2. It was so illegal that Ice is coming for it. That's a good one. That is a good one. That Nathan Ellis bowl was so illegal that Ice is coming for it. Nathan Ellis' first World Cup match and a wicket on the first ball. Well, he is our prime timer. He is our prime timer for this tournament. Well, Zampa is, but you know, we've got no Paddy Cummins and Josh Hazelwood, so Ellis is our main man on the pace. That's up in the air. That's caught. See you later. 2 wickets in the first 3 balls. Slip, 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 slip. Slip him. Slip him. Slap him. Slap him. He's gone. 3 wickets. 3 wickets. And the Aussies are choo-chooing right now. Choo-choo. 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 Slapped him. Careful you don't break the screen. That's another one. We're going bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang, bang. Hey, Chris, give me your best go Ireland now, why don't you? Give me your best go Ireland now. Beautiful. Required run rate is 9.49. And the Aussies are choo-chooing all the way home right now. Long way to go, though. Still 7 wickets. Still 7 wickets. Brisbane Broncos for life said game over. Well, I don't know. But yes. 182 was a good score for our Parramatta Stadium. Well, we have not had a single break throughout since the start of today because of that 2 super over game between South Africa and Afghanistan. So if this game was to finish early, it would give me a little bit of a time to maybe have something to eat before England West Indies at the least. See what happens when you talk smack too early, Chris. Nathan Ellis comes in and teaches you a little bit about a something, you know? A little bit about a something. Next ball from Nathan Ellis. And, oh my gosh. It's going to be a dot ball. Ireland are effectively 4 down with Sterling gone. Or they can have somebody else come into back, can't they? Maybe they can get Harry Brook in. Can't wait to watch Smudge play. No, that'll be good. The thing is, Brisbane Broncos for life, is that I unfortunately can't stream that Zimbabwe game because I'll be streaming the 2 NRL preseason games as we do every single rugby league game here, despite the notion that we had earlier on this morning when everyone was coming, well, a few people came in with saying, buddy, are you still doing rugby league? You know, it's like I've done the only 2 streams. We had someone questioning if I'm still a rugby league channel when there's no rugby league on right now. And the only rugby league that's been on this year, I've streamed both of the games. So I have to stream those 2 games, but I will be live at the night time for a gangbusters game between, I think it's like, I think it was something ridiculous. Hold on. What's the game on Friday night? Tomorrow we've got India versus Namibia, which is going to be good, but, well, good to see from India's perspective. They need to have a big bounce back game from that horror show that was the USA. Ooh, that'll be a dot ball. Yeah, bring Connolly over for Ireland, tatted. Bring him over. Just want to confirm here, guys, because Shatish is still complaining about the stream going behind by itself. Are you all having problems with the stream too, or is it just Shatish having an absolute meltdown? Are you all seeing the same problems as him, or is it overall still fine for you? Cricket content only on this Chanel. Don't say the word Chanel, please. Mine's fine, Tad says. We're chilling, but not as much as it used to. Yeah, no, it's definitely, Shatish, there's definitely something really wrong with yours. There's definitely something really wrong with yours, man. So 165 more runs from 102 balls. Hasn't been too bad. Yeah, unfortunately today we've just had a lot of problems. So hopefully if I turn the computer off tonight and let it have a good sleep, you know, after the England-West Indies game, let it have a good sleep. Tomorrow we'll be rocking and rolling. But again, there's no VPN needed for tomorrow's rugby league game. That's going to be a single here for Kalitz. Trojan Horse says the umpire should check kangaroo pockets for sandpapers. Ireland deserves a victory. Is that right, Trojan Horse? Who do you support, Mr. Hero Man? Who do you support, Trojan Horse? Because I'm sure it's not going to be a team like an India or Pakistan or even an England with the suggestion of cheating. If you're an Irishman, then, you know, fair go. But also don't know what the point of the comment was there, but just trying to figure out who you support there. Bloody dial up. It's not the internet. Something's wrong with my internet. Then why that motorbike ad is running smooth when it comes? Because you love motorbikes. You're a big motorbike fan. 19 for 3 for sandpaper. We don't need sandpaper to win against Ireland. English never cheat. Is that right, Tatted? Just make sure that your breath smells nice when you say that. Don't use too many mints. Man says, it's because your dream. It is his dream to have a motorbike. And it is a specific motorbike there. Brenton, go look at the duration of that channel, by the way. How long it's been around. At this stage, odds were 27 for 1. Next bowl. Ooh, good bowl there. It's going to be a dot ball. Good bowl. Bowling, Gary. Bowling, guys. So what was I doing again? I was looking at the cricket. I was looking to see who's the game on Friday night. So 2 more balls left here. Oh, it's not too fresh, 2 months. Oh, so still probably a troll, but first comment, yeah, not surprised. Trojan horse, if you know what a Trojan horse is, you understand why the question. Ah, it's up in the air. Is that a 6? Is that a 6? Or is it out? No, it's going to drop in. Will be a couple of runs there. 21 for 3. Okay, so the Friday game, belter. Oh my gosh. Guys, you won't believe it. It's going to be an absolutely gangbusters game. USA, Netherlands. Ugh. Are you going to be able to handle that stream? Oh, well, that one's going a long way. That one's going out for a 6. Beautiful shot from Tucker. Beautiful shot. And that's going to be 30. No, it's not the 30 yet. It's 27 for 3. Required rate's 9.75. They're well behind that right now. Probably have to watch the ad to stay connected to pay for an internet package, my friend. Yeah, the good old internet dial-up. Because it's good. Just 25 more 6s and Ireland has taken this home easily. Only needs 25 more 6s. You know, we're on. We're on. So that was a Kuhneman over. Ellis, though, 2 for 5. Wow-wee. 5 economy, 2 wickets. BEA. Beautiful, mate. Beautiful. Nathan Ellis back in for his next bowl here in the 4th over. Well, the 5th over. Collette's on 2. Tucker on 8. Come on, Nathan. Come on. Gangbuster or gangbanger? A gangbuster gangbanger between USA and Netherlands. Wowee. Oh, he's bowled him. Nathan Ellis is unbelievable. That's 3 wickets now. Nathan Ellis has absolutely annihilated this Irish team. Collette's goes on 2. He has bowled him. Slapped. Consider he slapped. Nathan Ellis, Bushka, inside edge, onto the wicket. See you later. I guess it's about the only time I'll celebrate Oz wickets. Ah, Jacko, we've got an Englishman getting around the Aussies for once, have we? We've got Chris who said that Ireland are going to run away with it before. Well, Ellis is definitely going to be the player of this match right now, Brenton. 3 wickets already, and it's an economy of 5. This is his first World Cup game too. Time to go back to the Winter Olympics, I think. No, I said wasn't. I think this is the game you want to be watching. No, this is... Mate, as if you're going to miss out on the Nathan Ellis masterclass here. Are you really going to sit there and tell me they're going to miss out on the Nathan Ellis masterclass? Brisbane Broncos says, why not both? Because Brisbane Broncos, Seb Watson is unfortunately from a land of rain. He's from a land of a place that rains and rains and rains and rains. And I'm thinking, is that Australia? No, we don't rain too much. Is that New Zealand? Nah, there's not too much rain there. America's pretty big, but it's not really known for its... Oh, England. That's the one. Yeah. Yeah, the England's known for a bit of rain here and there every day. And yeah, that's why. So, look, the English are not a big fan of the old Australian team here, Brisbane Broncos, and that's where Seb Watson is from. So he'll be back to watch the West Indies Cup up later on tonight with Romario Shepherd. That's going to be a double. Yeah. No, I think... Can you please confirm for me there, Seb Watson? Just trying to confirm. It is England that you're from, right, with the rain, yeah? Best weather on the planet, Tannen says. Seb Watson says, can't have it all when you're driving about. Can't have anything, apparently, either. 156 more runs from 94 balls. Look, I'll be honest, I do want to see Ireland get above 100. I don't want them to go away without any positivities here. I don't want them to go away with nothing. I do want them to have a bit of positivity. Oh my gosh, that could be LB. No, it's probably going down. It's going down. A wicket and 2 dot balls. Takes at least we don't have to wake up at the crack of dawn to watch the Premier League. Yeah, well, at least we didn't have to stay up all throughout the night to watch the Ashes. And also, at least we didn't have to stay up all night to watch the Ashes and lose. Haven't done that for a while. Haven't done that for a while, mate. I know you did, though. I know you did. Next bowl. That's going to be a dot ball. Wow, this is a brilliant over from Ellis. A wicket and 3 dot balls. President Broncos says, Englishy bastards, you're going to give the Broncos hypothermia. Oh, yeah, that's right. You got the World Club Challenge coming up. We will be live for that. So most wickets in this World Cup, Van Quick with 8, Ngidi with 7, Shepherd with 5, Leask with 5, and Azmat with 4. Azmat has played twice, Leask has played twice, Shepherd's played once, and Ngidi has played twice, and Van Quick has played twice. So the only one there is Shepherd with one game who plays tonight against England. This is our first game. This is Australia's first game here. So Nathan Ellis on 3 wickets is putting his name up there. Rather watch the ice skating than the sandpaper merchants. Oh, go put some mints in, son. Go get the mints ready for me. Next ball from Ellis. And another dot ball. Oh my gosh. I'm not going to jinx it. I'm not going to jinx this over. But it's an incredible over. I'm not going to jinx the over, but it is an incredible over here. Anyone but Ireland. So if Ireland played France, Jacko, would you still say anyone but Ireland? Really? You hate Ireland in cricket more than Australia? I could understand it in football, but... Final ball, the over from Nathan Ellis. Come on. Come on, dot ball. And... Oh, they'll get a single out of it. I was about to say it was a wicket maiden in a T20, which is huge. Didn't need sandpaper or mints to beat Pakistan 2-0 in a T20 series. Yeah, that's crazy. Also, we didn't need sandpaper or mints to beat England 4-1 in an Ashes series. Just keep coming back to this, brother. They could just keep going back. I pray we play you guys in this tournament. I need to play you guys. And it's just such high stakes, high risk for everybody. It's high stakes, high risk. I'm a supporter of the draw. I'm a supporter of you not telling us about that. Tigers fan says, waking up to watch the Ashes in Oz is an all too familiar feeling. What's it been like nearly 10 years? Oh, dude. Terez says, I need Tucker for 2 more runs for my bets. I hope he does it, and I'm happy. Well, can't wait for you to be a member of the channel when you win that bet. So 28 for 4 through 5 overs, and it's going to be Koonman. Cooney man. What has Cooper Connolly ever done apart from looking like Haaland? Did you not see his fantastic 11-run not out today? How many... You know what? I want you to think about this for a second. We saw Harry Brook, Joe Root, Ian Botham, and the entire English squad right now. We saw Cooper Connolly get 11 more runs than them collectively combined today so far. Think about that for a second. Think about that. We've seen Cooper Connolly get 11 more runs combined than the entirety of any English player worldwide. And probably even tonight too, because all your players are from bloody New Zealand or South Africa, aren't they? Next ball. And that's going to be good fielding from Cooper Connolly, the legend himself. Be a single. Obviously, as an Australian fan, you'd be happy, but is there a sense of disappointment in the sense Ireland aren't showing much fight and it's 20 for 4, like throwing in the towel early on? But what did you expect from Ireland, man? They're chasing 182 on a pitch that is usually the average first batting innings of 152. So Australia got 30 above the average of the first innings at our Pramada Star Stadium, which is usually a pitcher's field. That'll be a dot ball. Ireland are situated down in 14th or something on the rankings. They are 11th on the rankings, right? Australia is second. The scoreboard pressure was a lot. 182 against Australia. That scoreboard pressure was a lot, and we actually had a relatively disappointing batting innings in a lot of ways. It could have been bigger. So Ireland should take a positive from that. That's a good shot there for a 4 from Delaney. It'll be 34 for 4. Ireland should take a good positive from that, but they should also take a negative from the fact that they gave 182 on a pitch that usually delivers 152 as an average. But in regards to the batting, did you really believe that they were going to be able to put too much of a show on against the Australians? Sure, we don't have Hazelwood, we don't have Cummins, we don't have these kind of guys, but did you really think that too much was going on? Obviously, Mitchy Stark's retired from T20. Would have loved to see him here. And that's going to be a dot ball. Brenton, in Paul's dictionary, they'd be close to 50 runs, yeah. Paul probably would be watching right now. And he'll be realising that he's going to be a little bit better behaved tomorrow. A little bit better behaved tomorrow when he comes back from his timeout. Who are the Indian fans going to support in an English vs Oz game? Is that a 6 or is that straight up? That's a 6. That's a beautiful shot. That's a massive shot there from Delaney. That is a massive 6 there from Delaney. Huge. Tournament 6 is 179. Actually, for Nath J's bet, did Australia get over 9.5 sixes? And that's the end of the power play, guys. 40 for 4 through 6 overs. Lost a lot of wickets, but at least they got 40 runs. You want to be at least hitting 50 in the first 6, but, you know, it's not been fantastic for the Irish, but at least they get to the 40 bomb. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe for new around here, and don't forget English versus the West Indies in about an hour and 15 minutes' time. I'll be honest, I had to search up Bad Bunny's name because I haven't heard of him. He's the guy who did the Super Bowl halftime. Bad Bunny and Trump situation. Babar Azam is the biggest fraud in history. It's hard to say that with what happened last night. He had a pretty good game last night against the USA. But overall, I would say that it's pretty hard to disagree. I'm going to support the Aussies since English hardly wins. Well, how does that even make sense? Oh, because you just want to support the winner. Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? I feel like as a collective, who the Indians would support, England or Australia, I feel like they would... If it's a final, I feel like they would back in England because they know that the only team they have to chase, successfully speaking, is Australia. But I feel like in a regular general group stage game or a normal game, more Indians would get around Australia than England because of their history in a lot of ways. So Bartlett, he's bowled 1 over, 2 dot balls, 12 runs. Kuhneman, oh, dude, look at this. 2 overs, 10 dot balls, 5 runs, 3 wickets, 2.5 economy. That's probably the best numbers we've seen this World Cup so far from a bowler. Probably. It has only been 2 overs for him. Thank gosh that Australia's sport hasn't gone like America has. Do you think that would be the halftime show in Oz? The unfortunate thing with that halftime show is that it depends on how you politically align. This is the problem with the world today. It depends on how you politically align to whether you liked it or not. And I hate that. I hate that people think politically in regards to that halftime show, even though the halftime show was a political statement too. And the whole world's just gone in that department. Australia, in regards to their halftime shows, usually suck. Like the NRL never really get anything massive going in regards to the pre-game entertainment, and the AFL probably do slightly better on a more consistent basis, but it's nothing spectacular. Nothing spectacular, but right now the NFL is going down a path of like giving a left ideological mindset the mic for a halftime, and then the next year will be a right ideological mindset, and then a left ideological mindset. And that's a problem. Jacko says Connolly hasn't outscored more than Middlesbrough, both Renshaw or Leeds born English today. Leeds is a great place, isn't it, Jacko? This could be a wicket. Zampa is claiming it, but I don't think they're going to review this. They're actually going to get 2 runs out of that. You a big fan of the place called Leeds, Jacko? You a big fan? You love Leeds. He's bringing up Leeds-born English today. You must be a big fan of Leeds. Do you follow their football team much? You follow them? They're going to review this. Hold on a second. The Australians have reviewed this immediately. Jacko says shit. Oh, yeah, but do you like their football team? But their football team's pretty good. I think they drew 2-2 with Chelsea this morning, which is pretty good. I think that's a pretty good result for them. Or last night, is what I should say. So Australia have reviewed this. If that doesn't hit bat, then I think he probably is gone. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, maybe not. It doesn't come inwards too much there. This will be interesting. This is ominous signs for Zampa, though. First ball of his day, and we're already reviewing it. You just have to have the right intention with Happy Gilmore too. It's not outstanding, but like if you go in understanding it's stupid, silly fun, then you'll enjoy it. I enjoyed it because I saw it as stupid, silly fun kind of deal, a typical Adam Sandler movie. Okay, so here we go. Ultra Edge has come in. That hits the ground there. Gap between bat and ball. It's not going to hit bat. There's no bat there. There's no bat, but this ball track is going to be interesting. And it's going to miss. Yeah, impact is outside anyway, but I thought it was going to miss regardless. So they will lose the review there. They will lose the review. I don't know if that was worth it. One, it was pitching outside. It was impact off, and it just never looked like it was hitting the stumps, really. Oh, chicks in the ground are a sight for sore eyes. So 2 leg buys. Oh, Jack, they're talking about Leeds Chelsea right now. They're talking about, I think you support Leeds, don't you? You just tell us about them. It's going to be a double. Talking about right now, actually, in the commentary, I was saying something about 2-2. Geez, I feel for Chelsea fans. Chelsea fans in the world. It's a rough result for them. They're going to keep up the pace. Might not make top 4 now because of that. 42 for 4, 10.32 on the required run rate. And that will be a single. Tucker goes to 10. Jugger says 2-2. What does that mean? Tottenham City or something? No. So 2-2 is usually what happens at Stamford Bridge with Chelsea City. But no, we're talking about when Leeds drew with Leeds of all teams drew with Chelsea. No, City are in second. Oh, I get where you get it. Where you're getting the 2 confused with. No, it makes sense. That's a dot ball. I get it. So the 2 with City, they're in second place right now. They're usually in first. But this time, right now, they're currently in second position. So I get the confusion there, mate. No, I do. But if you times 2 by 2... Oh, see you later. Zampa's got him. Hey, Zampa. Inglis gets him. Zampa with the wicket. And that is good stuff there for the Aussies. 43 for 5. 5 wickets to go here. 6.5 in. Good bowl by the Zamstagram. Zamstagram does whatever Zamstagram wants to do. Does he bowl out the Irish? Yes, he does, because he's Zamstagram. Zampa, that's the Zamstagram. Got him. So yeah, anyway, what I was trying to say, Jacko, is 2 times 2 is 4. Now, the top 4 actually make Champions League, and Chelsea currently aren't in that. So that's why I can understand the 2-2, where that's coming from. But then again, you're a Leeds fan, so it doesn't really matter. Zampa. Bro's gone. No, he is gone, Tyrox. Is Tim David out of this World Cup? I know he's out of this game. I don't think he's out of the World Cup, though, is he? Tim David. Ellis clear to play. David to miss Aussie's World Cup opener. No, he's out of the opener. Sunny Thing says, I searched Oz vs Ireland live and I got this. Yeah, well, we are watching it live. Did you come in as I was singing Zamstagram? Well, look, mate, it's looking pretty easy for the Aussies right now. It's 43 for 5, and if you'd like me to sing the Zamstagram song again for you, Sunny Things, I can do that. We do have the West Indies vs England coming up in about an hour's time. But let us know who you support Sunny Things, unless if you're Irish or Australian or you get around somebody else. But if it's English, then, jeez, we've got too many English people slapping me down this channel. Jagger said, it's alright, we have 2 of those Champions League things anyway. Wow, that's That's spectacular. Do you know that Cleopatra existed around the same time as well? Cleopatra was actually at a peak when Chelsea were winning Champions Leagues. So Tucker on 10, Dockrell on 0. It's 43 for 5. I thought it was a great rendition of his Instagram song just then, by the way. So Captain Mitch Marsh also confirmed Tim David would sit out the Ireland clash as he returns from a hamstring strain of his own. No, so he's just had the first one. 93 runs for the Irish, a win at the wrong end. Yeah, look, Cooper Connolly. He's in. Cooper Connolly. Bang him in. Gives up a single there. Zampa so close to 2 wickets there, but he did just get the one. Okay, Ireland, come on. I know they're probably not going to get past. They're probably not going to get past 70, lads. They're probably not going to get past 70, which is rough, especially considering we have a lot of outs in this game. But also, you can't blame them either. Yes, Jacko. Yeah, Cleo was around then. Yeah, no, she was firing, mate. Firing on all cylinders. You didn't know? That's like old news, son. That's like old news. Speaking of which, Jacko, around that time of 2021, you've been a successful team for a while now, but how's your treble going? You got many of those? You got many of those going? Tatted, you are a legend, son. Thank you for joining up as a member, mate. Appreciate the support of the channel. Appreciate it. Get around you, Tatted. You are a legend, champion. 45 for 5. He's just getting in ahead of the... Oh, hello. That was a beautiful ball. Nearly got in, but it will be a dot ball. He's just getting ahead, being nice to me ahead of this England-West Indies game. Study thing says, I'm Indian fan, but I wanted Ireland to win for the win of cricket. Well, look, to be fair, as an Australian, I wanted USA to win for the win of cricket too. And Ireland winning would have been great for cricket. We'll be live for India versus Namibia tomorrow night. I did hear that Abhishek Sharma is injured, though, which is a big worry, even though he's either going out for a golden duck or going for 50 kind of player. This deck is turning a fair bit. Hi, Shatish. We are at R. Permatasar Stadium in Colombo. Did you expect it to be easy? This is a spinner's pitch, man, compared to up the road at Sinhalese, East, which is a paceman's pitch. When Clare was firing, Sydney were in the non-league, weren't they? Yeah, they were. Yeah, no, they were. I'm actually super proud of that, eh? Like, and I think every genuine long-term City fan would be super proud of that. That doesn't get us. Because it shows that we went from the shit to the penthouse. We went from being a homeless man with no pants on the corner of Main Road to living in the penthouse of Abu Dhabi and owning an entire airline. The required run rate is so high. It's not happening, Brisbane Broncos. It never really was happening, but we were never expecting Ireland to win this game. We weren't, but I wanted to see them get above 100. Oh, that's a good hit. That's a good hit. And they get past this 50 bomb. Go the Irish. That is a 6. Oh, it's only a 4? Did I just completely see a different ball? Did I just see a different ball? Maybe I did. My brain might be too focused on singing Jamstagram song. Must have just completely missed where it bounced. I must have just completely missed. And that is going to be great fielding there. So 132 from 7. Don't worry, so things you got Shatishi, who is also Indian, so you guys can circle jerk a bit of Abhishek Sharma together. You can caress his name all night long together. So Zampa, 1 for 5 through 1.2. And that will go past the fielder for just a single, maybe 2 if they're good running. They will go 2. So they will get 2. Good running. 53 for 5. Amazing game, South Africa, Afghanistan. Yeah, Sadie thinks we're basically here live for every single game, mate. We do miss 2 games tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, but then from there we're live for every single game. We'll be live for all the night games, the third game of the day tomorrow, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But no, I've been live pretty much every game, mate. South Africa versus Afghanistan was incredible, and Afghanistan should have won it. They should have, but they threw it away. They did. They threw it away. It was an unbelievable game. Well, I think there's been plenty of great T20 games, but that was an awesome T20 game, yeah. I could go for some butter chicken, Shauna. Love a bit of butter chicken. When I was in Delhi, butter chicken and Sandoz, unbelievable. That's going to be smashed over the top, and that's a 4. Good shot, Dockrell. Dockrell's probably been the Irish best player today. Probably been the best player. Let's get Nathan Ellis back out. He'll get another 3 wickets. Cricket won today, but cricket would have won even more if Afghanistan had have done the job and won it. I'll go for some coconut coffee. I already finished my coconut coffee. I already finished it. It was beautiful. Oh, good bowl, but it's going to be a single. At this stage, Australia were 83 for 3. Ireland are 58 for 5. It's actually not too far behind if you think about it. Most Indians are vegetarians, so we have never eaten butter chicken. That is true. But see, I'm not vegetarian, and when I was in India, I enjoyed a good lal mas in Udaipur. A beautiful lal mas in Udaipur. I loved the butter chicken in Delhi. I will say that my favourite dish is lal mas. I will say out of the 2, before I went to India, it would have been butter chicken because that's like the main thing in Australia. But when I went to India last year, it's lal mas. Connolly, another bowl. And some KFCs too. Some KFCs too. Oh, yeah, KFC was alright there. It wasn't too bad in Jaipur. Wasn't too bad. We a single. Wasn't the best KFC I've ever had, but wasn't too bad. Did the job. Definitely did the job. It definitely was better than McDonald's in Delhi that I got sick. I'm never eating McDonald's in Delhi ever again. I don't think I'd ever trust eating McDonald's in India ever again. That'll be another sing. No, that's a 4. Good shot from Tucker. 63 for 5. Good shot from Tucker. Come on, get to 100, Ireland. Get to 100. Like, sorry, bro. I didn't realise you'd get upset last time. I didn't mean to make you angry. I really want to watch this World Cup with you. Okay, so Malik. So, has he gone? No, stop ball. Close. Very close. So, Malik, I'll let you. I'll let you know. You're fine to sit here and watch the World Cup with us, mate. This is the thing. You're entirely fine to be here. And you're entirely fine to banter us and sledge us too. The issue is that it's every comment with you, right? So I'm completely happy for you to as you see, I'm going at Chris Hendry and Jacko and the likes all the time. You know, we're having that back and forth. That's not the problem. The problem is that you can see that we also have normal conversations about cricket, right? So if you involve yourself with cricket and talk about Pakistan or talk about Australia or talk about anybody that you want, feel free to do that. That's what separates it from us actually disliking you, because it makes us dislike you if you're just always going in, and also because you were ignoring the fact that Australia were playing with the B team against Pakistan, right? So it was genuinely frustrating to be going back and forth with someone who was refusing to acknowledge what we were saying, but also every comment was sledging. So if you just talk normally, have fun with the games and have fun with the cricket, plus also some banter and sledging, great. I'm sure you've been watching last night. You know I gave you credit for Pakistan against the Americans. I gave them the credit there. Obviously very worrying against the Netherlands, but it's all about the reading the room. You just got to read the room and understand when to kind of interject yourself with your shit talk, and then also interject yourself with your conversation. Yes, she is Pakistani. Sean says, real credit to both sides. Stand up Afghanistan, you did very well in the eyes of Australians. Yeah, they definitely did. Australia doesn't have a great rapport with the Afghanistani cricket team, but that's because of the not allowing women to play cricket in their country. Chris says coconut coffee with the lady. Chris, you come to Vietnam, you have a coconut coffee, and you will regret saying that because it is the greatest of all great. It's the greatest of all great. Whereas displays going back on the Afghanistan running the last 2 runs, they shouldn't have. But to be honest, I looked at the replay. Faruqi should have made it. That was lazy to not dive, to be honest, but they didn't need to run 2. I don't disagree with you. Don't disagree with you at all. Long way behind here, the Irish. Glad to hear someone who's from Pakistan. We actually have quite a few people who are from Pakistan, Shatish. But Malik's main account was hidden. Because he didn't understand kind of how to read the room in a lot of ways. That'll be a dot ball. For example, he was really heavily doubling down and tripling down on Australia playing their full strength team against Pakistan in that series. It's like, well, Nathan Ellis, who is clearly our best bowler in this game so far, he's 3 for 5 through 2.1. He didn't play. Tim David didn't play, who's also not playing today. Paddy Cummins wasn't there. Josh Hazlewood wasn't there. Mitch Marsh played sparingly. Travis Head played sparingly. There's only a couple of boys who played all 3 games, and I think that was Cameron Green and Kevin Connolly and somebody else. And that'll be a swing and a miss. Malik is like Harrison. Now Harrison's real good value, man. He knows what he's doing. We take the piss out of him, but he gets it. He does. He's not stupid. Nathan Ellis got 4 more balls left this over. He's already got 2 dot balls. It's unbelievable stuff here. 10 overs down, by the way. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. We've got West Indies, England in about an hour's time. That's up in the air. He'll get some runs. He should get 2 runs there. Good stuff. Harrison is good value unlike his bets. Oh no, his bets are very good value. Just not successful value. Just not successful value at all. Nathan Ellis has really shown why he can have a belter of a World Cup series. He can have a belter of a World Cup tournament for sure. Next ball from Ellis. Oh, swing and a miss. Harrison is making his bets. I don't think Harrison's here right now. He doesn't usually come in until later on in the night, which will be when West Indies play England. He usually comes in that later on. Yeah, that first bowl, they show us that first bowl, which just smashed it into the middle stump. Second bowl straight to Green, and Green's not dropping that. By the way, another reminder that Renshaw dropped an absolute sitter very early on here. Harrison's bets are the best way to know who not to bet on. And that should be just a single here for Tucker. 3 runs so far off of the over. 3 for 8. Unbelievable stuff. Best figures in the World Cup for 1 game is Shepherd with that 5 for 20. Leask with that 4 for 17 versus Italy. If you're Irish, lads, you're not going to win this game, but a positive is getting past 100 considering where you've been. Considering where you were at one point. Oh, I've got to refresh my... I've got to refresh my game footage here. There was an error playing your video. Okay, well. We try again. Don't know what happened there. 5 for 69. And it's 5 for 70 after 11. Should I scroll this down? Maybe I should scroll this down to show you who they have left, because there's not obviously a great deal left here. There we go. That's that. Alright, so now you've got everybody on the screen who's got to come. If you are Harrison's bookmakers, you are loving life. That is absolutely for sure. Absolutely. Alright, from now on, Australia's my second best team. You're not mad anymore, right? No, mate. No, because you're listening. Because you're listening to the conversation. No, not mad anymore. Joker says Farmers League 5 for Shepherd will go at 12 and over against us. Yeah, 12 wickets and over. I like it. No, that's a really good call there, Jacko. I like that. I back that in 100%. 12 wickets and over. That's going to be light work for Mario Shepherd. That's going to be absolutely light work. That's going to be just too easy. Scotland might be the greatest. It might be the greatest. You can't hate on his 5 wickets versus Scotland. They're the only team in recent memory to lose to a team as good as Jersey. And if you're playing Jersey, you know you are the upper elite echelon of world cricket. Oh, it was nearly a wicket there. Dockrell will hit it over the top, and it will probably be 2 runs. Geez, there was a chance of a wicket there. Just goes over the top of the fielder. Yeah, if Jay was here, he probably would be hitting again, to be fair. Oh, man, that's so close. He actually got a little bit of a touch on that. Fingertips on top of it. Right off the top of the fingertips. He did everything he could. To be fair, they might be, Dries. And that will be a 4. Good run. 76 for 5 to 11.2. 107 from 52. I'm nervous. 376 tournament 4s. We need you. Oh, well, yeah, actually, Malik, we do need you here for the India-Pakistan stream on Sunday because we will have Kshitij, and he'll be representing India. And we will also have Sunny Things, who will also be representing India. And you're going to need to be the one representing Pakistan. And Sana might be here as well. We're going to need you to be representing Pakistan. He does touch that. So I don't know why he bothered. It's going to be a wide. It'll be a dot ball. A lot of people have survived these streams with that Jay here. I miss him. That's a good. Yep. Yeah, Jay, he doesn't have a bar of it. I know Jay would have timed out Kshitij for constantly talking about the stream problems too. Jay's a dictator. He's a good bloke. Next ball. Up in the air. Up in the air. Will drop him before the fielder, which would be a single here. Oh, misfield might be 2. Yeah, they will get 2. 78 for 5. Well, he says, oh, so even you are waiting for the India-Pakistan match. I'm live for every game. You know this because I'm sure you've been watching most streams. Brendan's timed out Kshitij. Yeah, that's the J thing to do. That's going to be straight up Broadway. That's a good shot for a 4. Oh, no, great fielding there from Glenn Maxwell. Great fielding, so that'll be 2 runs. Jay's not playing games. No, but of course I'm looking forward to India-Pakistan. It's a big game. Just like I'm looking forward to every Australian game, even though I can't stream the Australia-Zimbabwe game on Friday. And then, what else is there? I'm also looking forward a great deal to South Africa versus New Zealand on Saturday. That's a big game. 22 runs given up from Bartlett. 1.5 overs down. He's been pretty expensive. Ooh, double. 12 overs gone. 80 for 5. 103 from 48. I don't think we're going to have like a full day of streaming here, guys. There's not going to be much of a break at all here unless they can get some wickets. So Glenn Maxwell's jogged off the ground here. Something's obviously happened. God bless him. So after 12 overs, Australia were 110 for 4. Ireland 80 for 5. Australia's total was obviously 182 for 6. Colombo looks nice right now with that that sunset going down. Looks nice. Hey, at least you're not complaining about the stream anymore. At least everything seems to be going smoothly. Give Freddie Mercury a bowl. Ben Dwarshuis, I don't think, is playing here today. Benny Dwarshuis not in, is he? That'll be whack for a single off of Kuhneman. I'm pretty certain that Freddie Mercury, Ben Dwarshuis isn't playing today because Xavier Bartlett's here. If Xavier Bartlett's here, you know that Benny Dwarshuis is not. You know Benny Dwarshuis will not play if Xavier Bartlett plays. Yeah, no. Yeah, let's stop talking about Jay here, guys. He's a great bloke. We love him here. So let's move on from the old Jay discussion. So 102 more runs from 47 balls. Oh, he's got him. Oh, has he got him? No, I think he's fine. Just don't tell me Maxwell got injured as well. Not injuries, but it was good because he did jog off nicely. He did jog off fine. Or maybe he might be back on track, I was saying. Just saw him fielding. Oh, no, you'd see he's come in. You've seen him just come in for Maxwell, I would say, because Maxwell's gone off, so he would be man out in the field right now. Yeah, Finch is talking about how we often talk about 200, 220 scores. We haven't seen much of that this World Cup. The only teams over a 200 have been Scotland at 207 against Italy and South Africa at 213 against the Canadians. Is there one more wicket to go? Bro, it's 81 for 5. There's still 5 wickets left. What are you talking about? Is there one more wicket to go? Oh, that's up in the air. Is that a 6? Yes, it is. That's a big 6 for Dockrell. Good stuff. Good stuff by Dockrell. That's 31. 96 from 43. It would take a dramatic... But regardless, you get past 100, considering where you were, it's a positive. Anything that's been short has been punished today, and at this ground in general, really. Next bolt. Final ball of the over. It'll be a double. Yeah, no, it's fine, man. There's 10 wickets, mate, you get. No matter the format, whether it's T20, whether it's ODI, whether it's Test cricket, doesn't matter. You always get 10 wickets. Just a flat line. Oh, well, I feel like Ireland will only go to 9 today, so there might be only 4 wickets because of the retired hurt from Paul Sterling. You might actually only see 9 today. But they've got 10, but they're just going to be 9 today with the retired hurt from Paul Sterling. So it will be a little bit different today, I would assume. Because they know they can't win. They're not going to win this game. So don't feel like they're going to bother with the 10. So 87 for 5. Through 13 overs. I think if you're Ireland, you'd be happy at least with these two in Dockrell and Tucker. They've been able to show some fight. And that's going to be knocked through for a single. I'm feeling Zamstagram with a couple of wickets here. Travis with full hair. It's because Travis heads the goat, mate. This game's in such a weird spot that all they're doing is showing fans at this point. They're not really showing the game, they're just showing the fans. And just like real monotone shots of the fans as well. He's come up at that one and he's going to knock that away for a single. Love to see Ireland make 183. Yeah, it'd be pretty special, wouldn't it, Chris? It'd be real special. I'd actually love to see the West Indies hit 183 and then England see maybe a maximum, maybe 49. I'll go 49. 94 from 40. If they get 94 from 40, I will become an Ireland fan myself. I'll move to Dublin and I will become a cow farmer in Dublin. I didn't watch this match. Maybe boring game. It's never a boring game with Australia, mate, because Australia's the greatest team of all time. Always exciting. What do you mean you didn't watch this match? You're currently watching this match. You're here right now watching this match. What are you talking about? Chris is always on the points. He wakes up on the points. Catch it. No, that's a 6. That is... No, it's out. No, he's gone. Adam Zampa called the wicket. I said he was getting a couple in this over, and he gets the wicket there. Tucker is gone on 24, and it's 89 for 6, and that probably is going to be the start of the end, the beginning of the end of the Irish here. I can hook you up with the cow farmer just outside of Dublin if they do it. FYI, yeah, well, it's going to be pretty tough to do it now, Daniel, with this wicket. Going to be pretty tough to do it now with this 6th wicket. And Zamstagram picks up another. Look, and Tugger was good, though. Look, I'm not complaining with 24 from 27 for the Irish against the Aussies. You're not hounding on that too much. $14.84 on the required rate when there's still 6.2 overs to go. I am going to run off to the bathroom, though, when we do get to that drinks break at the end of this 14. Oh, wait, they might even use now as a drinks break, considering. They may use now as a drinks break because of that wicket. But I just want to make sure here first. I don't want to go and then miss. Especially when there's probably not too much longer to go here. I think they are. Yeah, it is a drinks break. I'm going to run off to the bathroom here, guys. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe. It is a drinks break. I'll be back in one moment. So 94 more runs needed from 38 balls. Drinks break is about to be over. 14.84 is bad, but not as bad as 35.87. Oh, Jacko, what joke am I missing here? My brain's not clicking onto the joke. Or are you just saying, is that just a straight up joke saying it's not as bad as needing 6 sixes in an over? Is that what you're saying? I just don't know with you. I don't know if there's like a little joke on the numbers 3587, 3587 or something, or if you're just straight up saying it's not as bad as needing six sixes from the over. So a single, one more ball here of the Zampa over. And it'll be a double. It's getting pretty close, though. It's going to get pretty close soon to a 35.87 required run rate. It's going to get pretty close to it. So in the launch period, they were 40 for 4 with a 6.67 run rate. In the consolidated period of 7 to 14, it was 50 for 2 with 6.25. So at least their consolidated period was a little bit better. Is this a Harrison-like joke when the joke doesn't make sense at all and is not actually a joke at all? No, the joke makes sense on its merit if he's just straight up saying it's better, which it is. It's not as bad as needing 6 sixes from the over. Because so Benny's basically saying, so the maximum that you can get is, well, there's more that you can get, but on its pure merit of just the 6 balls, you can get 6 sixes, which is 36. Oh, you're an asshole, man. The game when you shook hands without sending Zampa out. I knew it. I knew it. I knew there was more to it. I knew there was more to it. And that's a nice shot. That'll go for a 4. Good work there from Marcader. Marcader with a nice shot. That goes for a boundary. I knew there was something more coming. Seen you around the joint long enough to understand. Oh, please let us play you guys. High risk, high reward, but the reward is just beautiful. Like, we're doing well enough here with a weakened team. Give us a full strength team. We, might do a little bit better than what Nepal did. They only lost by 4 runs. Daniel says, going to sleep. Thanks for the great calling today. South Africa vs Afghanistan was a crazy game. All right, Daniel, you have a good one, mate. You wake up tomorrow, see the England-West Indies. Our next cricket game tomorrow will be India vs Namibia because I do have a Titan. My Gold Coast Titans are playing against the Redcliffe Dolphins in the NRL tomorrow. So I'll be live for the pre-season of my game, which will be good. But then I'll be live for India vs Namibia tomorrow night. That's going to go straight to the fielder on the boundary. So it should just be a single there. They might run for 2. Oh, they do actually go for 2. Won't be available here for the India-Pakistan match because my entire focus will be on the game. Well, just make sure to come in and give Kshitij hell. If Pakistan were to win the game, Malik, I just need you to come in and teach Kshitij a lesson. That's what I need you to do. Amit says, well played, Oz. Yeah, look, we'll get the job done. We all knew this was going to be the case. And that will be a single for Dockrell. He'll be on 35. Just says, Travis, you do understand. Enjoy our words to you, mate. Don't get upset. You just have no idea about cricket. Travis was the one who said that Scotland can beat anybody on any given day. He did say that they're going to basically win the T20 World Cup. It's just unfortunate that because of that comment, we figured out that Jersey beat Scotland. Jersey. But that is a boundary. And it's 100 up for Ireland. Well done. Well done, Ireland. You've at least got your 100. I think you take it. If you can get 150, get 48 runs and 31 balls, I think you'd be happy. I think you'd be happy. And that will be... Goes again in the same area, but there will be a man in the boundary just for 2. Beautiful sunset there in Colombo. Oh man, looking at that group stage game, that Afghanistan, South Africa. Oh man, if you're Afghanistan, you'd just be spewing right now. Looking at that group. New Zealand, South Africa basically confirmed now. Basically confirmed. It actually hasn't updated here on the broadcast. They've still got South Africa in second and Afghanistan in third without the game being showed. Second super over they lose. If you did not see that South Africa-Afghanistan game, one, I'm sorry, but two, it went 2 super overs. Next bowl. And that is going to be absolutely smashed. But there is a man of boundary, but it will go over for a 6. Good stuff, Dockrell. He has been clearly Ireland's best player today. He has been. It's an 83-metre hit. He has clearly been. Oh, Glenn Maxwell is back out in the field, so it wasn't too bad. Glennie Maxwell's still cracking. Drums are going. He's going downtown Broadway. He has punched that one. Zampa next ball. Swinging a miss, and he's out of his crease, and he's gone. Dockrell gone on 41. I do have to say, though, Dockrell was fantastic today. There is a wicket of Dockrell. He comes down the pitch to try and smack Zampa, but as soon as you do that, you're gone. So 110 for 7. 15.2 overs gone. Zampa with the wicket right outside the hitting zone, and as soon as you do that and you don't hit it, you're gone. Will Smitty join the team again for the next game? Probably for the game against Zimbabwe. If this is a serious thing here for Mitch Marsh, it could actually be a positive here because Smith's form has been fantastic in the T20, in the BBL. It's been really good. And Mitch Marsh didn't really give us a good shine. Good showing in Pakistan. Who's this bird they keep showing? This Sri Lankan girl, they keep showing her on the screen through all the games. She's there. She must be like some high-up official or something. She must be an official. My heart breaks every time after the India-Pakistan match. I just hope it doesn't break all over again this time. Anyway, our team has actually been playing quite well lately. Well, no, not Netherlands. Not Netherlands. But the game against USA, you definitely restricted and did them over quite nicely last night. Australia game, again, Australia series was a little bit of a false prophet in a lot of ways, where it showed very good signs, but also against a weakened Australian team. And I know you know that it is the truth, because you're now seeing this Australian team, and it's very different, and it's still without a lot of players. But the USA game was one to take positives out of last night, a lot of positives. That'll be a single here. No, we're not going to go down that path, Sean. He's making a joke at the expense of somebody else. But we're not going to go... I don't know, but she's smoking. We're not going to go down that path. So Markadaire's on 12. McCarthy's on 1. Required rate of 16. Oh, catch that, catch that, catch that, catch that. See you later. Markadaire is gone. 111 for 8. One more wicket to go here because they're not going to bring it out with Paul Sterling retired hurt. One more wicket to go. And Australia about to go one up in their World Cup. Took them a while to get their first game, but as soon as they got it, they're going to get the dub. Ooh, going to get the old W, the Aussies. One more wicket to go. One more wicket. So Hamzada Farhan is playing really well, and so is Sam Ayub. Ayub not so much last night, but Hamzada, he was very good in his first 2 games. Very, very good. Sam Ayub was not the greatest last night in regards to batting, bowling fine. These guys are going well in the old dancing department here in our Pramadasa Stadium. Do 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 do. Yeah, valid rating, Brenton. Valid rating. One more wicket, hallelujah. Well, like I said, Ben, normally it would be 2 more wickets, but because of the retired hurt, I'm sure it's just going to be the 1 more wicket. And then I'm sure Jacko's going to come in and insult them for coming and shaking hands at 9 wickets. Surely he's a fair man, Jacko. Surely you're a fair man, Jacko, because we did find out Zampa was injured. We did find out that he had a slight little groin injury, mate. So surely Jacko's a fair man and will criticise Ireland as much as he did for Australia. Oh, is he gone? Is he gone? Is he gone? Is he gone? The keeper is very short. They might review this. The umpire said no. Inglis was, he was 100% sure, so they've gone for the review. The shots you plays are quite good. Yeah, not so much last night, but he has been good recently. So TV umpire coming in for the review. $111 for 8 through 15.4. Josh Inglis is really, really guaranteeing this is a wicket. He celebrated like crazy, and he wanted this review right away. Keepers don't usually get that kind of a call wrong. So I am trusting him here. Old school Byron Bay boy. Well, anyone who's in that Byron Bay area knows Byron isn't actually the best surfing spot. The best surfing spot comes a little bit... Wait, hold on. And it will be... Oh, does it hit? No, I think he's missed it. It was so close, though. Wow. Flat line as the ball passed the bat. It was so close. Yeah, Lennox head. That's the one I was thinking of, Shauna. I was like, Byron's not usually the one. It's Lennox. But full of sharks at Lennox. Full of sharks. So 17.28 required rate. But one more wicket away from wrapping this up here, Australia. So no more reviews. We'll get a single here, Humphreys. 112 for 8. End of the over. 112 for 8. 4 overs to go. They don't bite you, not big enough. Bro, I'm from the Goldie. I did surf life saving. Like, I know all about the fact that sharks aren't as dangerous as people make out to be. They're not as bad as people make out to be, but, you know, don't go in when they're hungry. But no, I know Lennox is full of them. Is there actually a surfing spot in Byron? Like, is it around that lighthouse area, maybe? I don't even know. I know Lennox is pumping. So 112 for 8, 16 overs. 4 overs left here, but Nathan Ellis comes in for his final bowl. Blackpool Waves clear. I do hear no one really talks about Fiji. No one really talks about, you know, Nazares in Portugal. Definitely no one talks about Chopu or Jaws in Hawaii. They're all talking about Blackpool Waves in England. Yeah. Yeah, the Blackpool Waves are the one that every surfer dreams. Get Nazares in Portugal. Forget it. And you wish Cloudbreak in Fiji. No, it's definitely Blackpool. The most talked about wave in the world. For the context of shittest wave in the planet. So next bowl from Ellis will be a dot ball. Can Ireland get through this next 3.4? Can they get through? Who's Ireland's next game against, actually? So the next game for the Irish probably won't come until next week, I would say. The next game for the Irish doesn't happen until Monday against Zimbabwe. Tuesday against Zimbabwe. Yeah. Oh, here comes that song again in Sri Lanka. Here comes the song, the music. Here it comes again. I need someone to tell me what that is. Stream froze, did it really? It's been actually really good, so that's frustrating to hear. Then we're back. It's actually been pretty good for a while. Someone needs to tell me what this sound is. By the way, Zampa 4 wickets in one game. He's pumping. He's pumping like a Lennox head. Pumping like a Lennox head grommet. Oh, come on, Australia, get this next wicket now so that I can have at least a 20-minute break. Please. Please. Or maybe I might start showing the England West Indies game with like 5 minutes to go, just so I can get like a 10-minute break or something. That's a big shot, but it'll just be a single. Just a single. You know what? One day I'm so excited to actually wake up in a Middle Eastern country and hear the call of prayer. I just think it'd be a really cool feeling. Obviously, I'm not Muslim, but I think it would be really cool. It will really bring together where you are and that you're so far away from home as an Australian. I think it would really bring home where you actually are. Next ball from Nathan Ellis. And that's going to be put up in the air, and that's going to be put right into the hands of the man on the boundary. And that, my friends, should be it. Nathan Ellis with the wicket. He will get his fourth, and that's a huge chance from Kanye Alvin. It's crazy. But Nathan Ellis will get the wicket. And Australia will win this game by 68 runs because we might be the greatest of damn well all time. So Australia off to a winning start. Their next game is on Friday against Zimbabwe. Unfortunately, it's one of the only games I can't stream because I'll be streaming the NRL at the time. But I'm sure we'll come through, even though the Zimbabweans did look really good against Oman the other day with Muzabarani and a few of the lads there. They looked really good. But straight with my 67 runs, guys, I'm going to jump off so I can have a good 20-minute break before the next game, the final game of the day, which is England versus the West Indies. I'm coming for you, English lot. I'm coming for you, English lot. So hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Get around it, guys. Super happy there for Australia to get the job done, and I will see you soon. Thanks for watching. Catch you later. See ya.